What's good, Sue?
I'm good. I'm sitting up here ordering your fucking shit. Yeah.
What, the plugs?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, you might well wait. We can get some other shit, ain't it?
Plugs, your 8-track, your little
We
fucking...
can get some other shit, too, ain't
You
it?
trying to add some shit?
Yeah, nigga, card up, nigga.
Put your credit card up, nigga.
We do that later.
We on Revolt now, nigga. Load up.
Y'all niggas stupid. You ready?
Speaking of revolt, we gotta talk about your girl, Carisha. I wasted my time watching that shit last night.
I don't even know who that is. So
You know the city girl.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about it. All right.
What happened? I don't know.
No, he said city girls. I got a little nerve.
I know who the city. I know the name City Girls.
Right.
I don't know. They could walk in here.
The individuals, yeah.
I'm not gonna know
I'm
who
the
they
same
are.
way. Yeah.
She can lick me on my face. I'm be like, who this bitch
Don't
licking me?
want
The fuck,
to do
nigga?
that.
Welcome to the Owner's Box. We episode 132. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. B Price in the building.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Young Free came to work.
Hello, everyone.
I am Seuss Connect. I round out the trio. What's good, fellas? Everything. Y'all don't hear you, Price.
Everything,
Oh, there we
nigga.
go, there we
Let me multitask.
I
dog.
got you, but I need you talking to Mike.
Oh shit! This is what we doing.
Because he's doing that to me all the time.
Touche, my nigga. Let's go.
What's good? Everything good. We got some guests today.
We do.
We got two.
We do.
Okay. Introduce yourself. We're going to start all the way on the left.
Peace World. Eddie Meeks, one half of Southern Vanguard Radio, one half of DJ Pocket and Eddie Meeks. Toxic Masculinity is out right now. Y'all go check that out.
And over here.
Yeah, and it's your boy DJ Pocket. Baltimore, Maryland, holding it down.
Here we
Representing on the, hey, you got to let them know. Representing on the production end and engineering tip for my man Eddie Meeks. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Baltimore. I used to run through there all the time.
Oh yeah.
I was over on Murrah in Greenmount.
Okay. Yeah. I ain't really run on Greenmount, but I know about it.
Murrah,
Yeah, yeah.
Right by the Yellow Boat. It's coming,
Yeah,
nigga, I was outside. Nigga.
Greenmount, man. I ain't
Yes,
had
sir.
that in a minute. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Using in the spot. I know what it is.
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore before too. How about that?
Was you on Greenmount?
He was at the harbor.
He's at the harbor.
He was at the harbor.
I did go by the harbor.
We go to.
I
I stayed in the harbor.
I was out there and I was drinking Jim Beam and I got a tour, but I was asleep. I was drunk.
We in the
a wrap.
harbor. I think at Bennigan's.
Yep.
And they had a thing if you order your food, it got to come to you within 15 minutes
Yeah.
or less.
Or what?
Or it's free.
Oh, word.
So they have a little sand shit. We ordered wild shit. So because all of it got to
Yeah.
come. Not just nigga.
Right.
All
At the
they gotta
same
come.
time.
And I said, you ready? You did everything? Start the shit.
Yeah,
Me and my
they
nigga
did
crowd.
away with that, I'm sure, nigga.
Crazy.
We sitting there, we like, yeah, and I'm looking at them like, yo, they don't got nothing out. I ordered shit that's gonna take
Yo,
forever.
they got
for
10
you to
seconds
make.
left, fam.
I'm like, yo, go. So Santa's almost gone. Santa's almost gone.
Boom.
And boom, and it was gone. I was like, nigga, everything we have is free, nigga.
Crazy.
The manager came out. He was like, yo, I see y'all got us this time. Next time, he gave us his card. He's like, next time you come here, we gonna try to get you. Yeah, whatever, nigga. I ain't
Run
coming
it
back.
back.
I ain't coming back here. I did tip Shorty because my food. We
Oh,
going
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, we did tip
Yeah,
her.
y'all
but-
did it right. Y'all
You
did
had
it
the
right.
tip, nigga. You
Did
had
it
money.
right.
Yeah, we
That'd have been dirty if you didn't tip. You was a nigga if you ain't tip. That's fucked up.
We just got up. We like, yeah,
Yeah, because how you tip on free?
20%, right? Nah, we hit them, but y'all knew that wasn't gonna happen. It was popping in there.
I was
too.
gonna say Bennigan's was that
be-
spot, yeah.
Nigga.
That was the day party in B-More back in the day.
Come on,
yeah,
fam.
Bennigan's was the spot.
Bennigan's used to be the shit. Bennigan's was pre Chili's and pre Fridays.
Yeah,
Yep,
all that.
absolutely.
Yep.
Bennigan's had the
All
goddamn potato skins.
Nigga, that was on the list. We had that. Loaded potato skins.
Yup.
And potato skins.
Yeah, nigga, we scraped them niggas. Our bill had to be about like 300. Yeah, nigga, all this coming home. Tip Shorty be like, yo, you good? We all right, we out. Ain't never went back. Y'all not getting this.
Made one person happy.
Right.
Yo, you can box this up.
We gonna do this to go.
Yo, we get bags. We got bags.
Yo, Price was good, man.
Hey, man,
How was your week?
you know what? I'm just gonna say it was good
Okay.
from what I remember. I don't remember anything bad happening from the last time that we talked.
Right.
So I want to say everything is good. Everything is cool.
Last time you told you I left, you was knocked out. And then seeing you on the camera leaving, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this thing? He just leaving now. He ain't got shit to do."
No, that wasn't that. That was before.
Nah, that was last.
That was last time?
That was last
Every
time.
episode, nigga. Before I was here, you was over there.
Listen, man, this
Be
one.
defender.
This is 1 o'clock day drinking shit. Gotta wrap this up, B.
Man.
Gotta wrap this up. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen today. Today, when we done, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. I got shit to do at the house, man. I go home and I'm gonna have a little time to myself. Sage at work,
Okay.
so you know I'll be at the crib while she at work.
You got to pick her up, or she got her Uber?
She Uber dead. I'm gonna pick her up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We ain't doing
Today's
no.
payday. You gonna go pick up when her check comes? You gonna give me that? Let me get that off you.
No, that's right. No, that's right.
Let me get that off you.
Not yet. But we ain't doing no 10 o'clock Ubers unless
Got you.
it's necessary.
Got you.
But so I pick her up. But I don't know. I was thinking about that when the paycheck comes. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me ask you.
Uh-huh.
Should I throw one of these bills at her? And I'm thinking the water bill because it's the cheapest. It's low.
No, it's too early.
And be like, this
She's
yours.
got the job.
I'll
man.
let you talk. Go ahead. You do it. That's your response.
Because I ain't even finished. Should I throw one of these bills at her?
Start over here. What you got?
How is she in the house? First and foremost,
She's good.
she's good.
Yeah.
What's her responsibility level?
As far as responsibilities that have been thrown on her, we haven't talked about that because she does what she's supposed to do. She washes her clothes. That's your bathroom. That's your room. You clean them up. I might look in there and be like, nigga, handle this.
Yeah.
She washes dishes. She cooked a couple times. I'd be like, you be slipping on cooking. You know how to cook. Why? What the fuck?
Right.
I
That's
come
same
home.
thing, me.
I come home. I want to see something. I want to smell something.
She
Cooking.
cooked just for her though.
It's gotta be a trade off. I say that. Cause my daughters, I love them to death. Hey babies, how y'all doing? Y'all probably ain't gonna watch this shit, whatever. But they don't do shit. I'm talking about
How old are they?
grown, 20,
Oh, okay.
21,
They got
23.
keys?
They got keys.
Oh,
Oh, let me get that.
Yeah. So it's different at the crib, and I just got one out the house. She's down at working at Robins Air Force Base. So I'm thankful for that. Like I said, I love you. You know I love you, but I'm glad you're gone.
If you got keys, you pay. You got niggas with keys pay bills.
I hear you.
It ain't.
I hear you. But I do think it's a trade off though. If Sage is doing all what you said, you could let her live a little bit.
She good. I don't. It ain't a thing. It's more of a like, hey,
Teacher
it's
responsibility.
a responsibility.
Okay, and then that's my
teacher.
other question. How is she with her money? What's she doing with her checks?
She just started.
Okay, all right.
Early.
So you got some observation
She
to
just
do.
started, and it was like
Because if she got a shopping cart every week, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, she ain't even like that. It's crazy. She ain't
Right.
even like that.
You coming
If
in
it's-
here with Jordan.
yeah, if it's boxes coming to the door every day, like that shit. Hey, mama, slow down now. What you doing? What you doing?
I need you to chip in on these lights.
Right. Yeah.
I don't need you to chip in. I just
know.
want to be like, hey, nigga, this is real life.
Yeah.
But I've had we went through the bills because I want you to see
Yeah.
what we go through the bills and be like, this is this and this
Yeah.
when this due, this how much it is, and whatever. So we've been through that.
Yeah.
As a kid, I used to think this was annoying and irritating until now, as an adult. My mom's used to make a bank in the house. You had to balance your checkbook. She had checks. You had to come in, do deposits,
Yeah.
whatever you
That's some
had.
real shit.
That's dope.
And I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like
No.
this is. But I know now how to manage money.
Bro, that sounds like the foundation she was giving.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if you don't do it, like she didn't tell me. Like I've been working since I was 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But when I used to come in, I used to just give my mother the check, and then I take out what I need to get to work that day or that week,
Right.
and I just give her
The rest of it.
Yeah. I didn't need anything. I was provided for whatever until I got to high school when I was like, I don't need you to shop for me.
fresh.
You don't have to shop for me no more. I'm gonna shop for myself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this. You have that. But by the end of this week,
I need
I
fresh.
need to get right.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But I just remembered that that just brought to my head just now when he said, but she would stash the money. I didn't know this till later, and she was like, "Yo, this is what you gave."
Ended up giving it
This
back
is
to
like,
you.
this is what we do. But we did that with Case's son.
That's a good
I like
situation.
that. I like that.
Case's son acted up in school. He got kicked out before we moved him to a different college. So Case was like, "Yo, I'm gonna pay for you to go to this new joint, but you gonna work." But he took all the money and he just stashed it till he got his scholarship back. And when he went to the new one, we just handed
Blessed him.
We just handed him the check.
Nice. Yeah.
And we showed him like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this is what you need to do." But now that you know,
Yeah.
I understand you just your first time out of the house. You go to college.
You wild.
Yeah.
You wild.
But you was playing football. You fucked that up. So now you got to start from scratch.
Fresh, yeah.
And now the new school that
Yeah.
giving you the scholarship because you work back to it. I'm letting you know that the money that you gave me, I'm not just taking it.
Yeah.
Just sitting up here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Here you go.
Since
Now,
you got everything back on track.
Yeah, don't mess up.
Don't mess up
but
again.
like
yeah.
you said, I'll take it. Yo, what you
Yeah.
got? I'm not gonna spend it. I don't
Yeah.
need it. You're not affecting my life.
Right.
Right.
And you being here is not making my bills go up or down.
Right.
I don't
It's-
know,
it's
it's a
it.
grocery bill.
Yeah, the grocery. Yeah.
Football player too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Does she pay her phone bill?
No.
I'd say start with that before the household bills. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Her
not
own
even
stuff.
that shit. Phone bill was like you smacking niggas over at T-Mobile.
I
I said the water
Oh,
bill.
good.
Water
Yeah,
bill
my
like
shit's like
$30.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I got T-Mobile for 2 and it's $90. So that's why I was like,
Oh, I need to get on that.
I'm changing.
Yeah, phone is
45, yeah,
good.
45
a little bill like the water bill is good too.
So that she
Another-
know that that
Right.
happens. Like this is
and
a
this
thing.
is every month. Yeah, this is every month. This shit don't take a vacation off. It's coming.
And I used to tell niggas that too, because in the projects you don't pay for water.
Yeah, that's
It's
same.
It's just
I've
rent
always
and
had a
everything
water
is
bill. I didn't live in the
included.
projects.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
lived in the fucking high rise.
Yeah.
I just came to the project. That's where my grandmother lived.
Yeah.
I had a doorman.
No doubt.
Niggas tell me like,
Co-op,
man,
you have no bills.
Right, they say I don't
Pay
know.
the
what you-
rent, and that was it.
I was like, I don't know what that struggle mean, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I had a real important conversation not too long ago. I had to sit down with my girls and ask them. I was like, what did y'all think, like, as kids, like when they was younger kids, like what was your interpretation of how things got managed around here, maintained around here? Like y'all ain't never went to the light switch and the lights ain't come on. Y'all ain't never turned the
And you
faucet
spoke
on.
to them as an adult?
as
or?
an adult now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Because
yeah.
I'd had that with my clients.
Yeah.
Like, how you
Yeah.
think this happened?
Right. Yeah. And it's interesting. They don't really know. You know what I'm saying? They know their parents work and all of that, but they
But
don't
it just
really.
here.
Yeah.
You think this happens?
Right.
Right.
They think it's easier. They think it's easier than it really is. They don't really
Yeah.
understand what it
Your
takes
lights
to
ain't
make
never
it
been
happen.
off.
Right.
You ain't never been homeless. You never
been
slept in the
homeless,
cloud. You never slept in
nothing.
your car.
Nothing. Yeah.
Come on, man. Had that conversation. Me and my man Slade had this conversation this past week, and he like asked his kids. He's like, "How do you think of me as a father?" So he was like, "Yo, They was like, nah, we was like, you never wanted for. You don't know what it take to keep sneakers
Exactly.
and keep clothes,
Exactly.
Right.
keep light. Like you don't know what it is. What I had to go without,
Yeah.
so that y'all can have.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that with my mom's because my mom's was always my mom shopped all the time. You know what I mean? I was like, but what she could have had, she made sure that like if she went fresh, like she was at Saks Fifth Avenue and
Yeah.
all of it, she made sure her kids wasn't at
Right.
Marshalls,
Whatever,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
like
something,
you had
yeah.
to be dressed up too.
You ain't gonna
Right.
shit on Marshalls like
Yeah, I just said that. I did that just to fuck with her because I know that's
Nah,
a
they got a
store.
mean low section in Marshalls. I ran through there a couple
like
times.
That nigga was like,
Yeah, I
yo,
think
nigga.
Scott did Marshalls, too.
He was like, yo, you didn't fuck with Marshalls. I was like, nigga, I don't go to Marshalls. Nigga, it's like, whatever, nigga. You didn't go fuck with that shit.
Marshalls and fucking
Ross.
They all right sometimes.
Burlington Coat Factory was the joint.
Burlington
Took it there
used to be
too.
cool.
used to be.
Used to be. I fell off in Burlington when I saw the studs was wearing my size. I'm like, damn, bitch, you ain't leave me nothing. You got all the 2X shit, bitch. Hey.
Nah, I went to Berlin in the shop for my nephews, but I was in there and I was like, oh, they got some shit in here. Like I would
Yeah.
never been in this store,
Yeah,
but I was
yeah,
like, oh no,
yeah.
they got some shit in Burlington.
Yeah.
I fuck with Burlington in the wintertime.
Yeah, you
Coats
come
and
up.
shit.
Yeah, you
I
come
fuck
up
with
in
the
there.
winter.
They got some shit in there.
I was like, nigga, I ain't gotta spend $900 for a lover. They got lovers in there.
But yo, be proud. I feel like I seen Sage grow up. You know what I'm saying? And she not none of the other kids I seen grow up. So I appreciate her for that, and I appreciate you because I know you had a lot to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And her mom's, it'd be funny because when I ask, I'd be like, yo, you want this or you need something? She's, nah, I'm good. You don't need nothing?
Yo, hey man, cherish her forever,
You don't need nothing? I'm trying to throw some
I'm
money at you.
trying to throw some dollars at you.
bro. Bro, I asked that question. Next thing you know, I got a series of text messages with links to Fashion Nova and Sheen, and I'm like, damn, I was just being courteous.
I had to force. We was looking at the Nike app the other night. I had to force her to look at some joint. What about these? You like these? You like these? I'ma just order them. I'ma just order some shit.
Man,
My nieces is that way. They all want to work for their stuff. They don't do. I'm like, yo, you want?
Yeah.
it's different.
I'll be like, okay,
Different.
keep that energy. My niece showed up here. Her and her friends came all the way here to some concert. They drove from Tampa, but it was 3 dudes. Then she came in. My sister was like, "Oh no, it's her friends." Yeah, all right. Tell her to stop. By it. So she come in, and I was like, "Who y'all?" "Oh no, yeah, whatever happens to her happens to you twice."
No doubt.
So I bring her upstairs, and I'm like, "Yo," so I give her money. She's like, "No, I'm good." "No, you need to have your own bread. I don't know
None of these motherfuckers.
And when you get back on the road, I need you to call me to let me know you getting back on the road."
Word. Right.
But just trying to give us the stuff just so that she can go to the shoe like,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. No. Here.
Take it.
Good.
Yeah.
But I can't say nothing because I can't ask a nigga for shit.
You can't. No, he don't. No, that's facts. Yeah. He could need it. Like he could be bleeding. Right. Need a Band-Aid, nigga?
Straight.
Nah, it'll stop bleeding. It just look bad right now.
Yeah, so I get it. No doubt. So Free, what's up, man?
What up?
How's your mom's?
She better. She good.
Okay.
She's back in the crib, man. You know, had a little scare.
Yeah. She just got here, nigga. How the
Nigga.
Atlanta Air already
I
shut
don't
her
even
down,
know. I
nigga?
don't know, man.
Because you said the other one wasn't a stroke, right?
Yeah, they said it wasn't a stroke.
So now she just
it
had
was-
an actual
She was
stroke
having
this time.
seizures.
Okay.
So the last time she was in the crib by herself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she probably was having a seizure, but nobody knew until her brother came and got her because he was waiting
That was
downstairs.
in the Bronx.
Yeah,
Right.
So he's waiting downstairs for her to come downstairs. Like, yo, why she ain't coming downstairs? He went upstairs, but I don't know the time, the gap between there. But this one I caught because Sky was like, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And I ran upstairs. So she was talking. She was like, "I don't know. I feel funny." And then she had a seizure, and I was holding her hand, so I know the signs of a seizure now.
Okay. That's
And,
what's up.
She was like gripping my hand, and the other side was weak. And you look to the left. If you're having a seizure on the right side of your brain, your left side goes out, and it's like they breaking down the whole thing to me. So,
Okay.
but yeah, she had 2. They didn't find a stroke, so now she's on the seizure medication. But yeah, that shit was scary, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, to see that shit, you're like, what the fuck?
Gotcha.
You try to shake somebody out of it, you can't. Nah, they got to go through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she better
She home now?
Yeah, she in the
Okay.
crib chilling. She back.
Gotcha. What's up with the youngin?
She good. She
Started school
10th
again?
grade. Yeah.
10th grade?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's almost over.
I remember when she was a sonogram.
Shit, nigga.
It just gets started when they got out of school. You said it's almost over. It just gets started when they got out of school. Instead of asking for $20, they asking for $200 or $2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, like that, like it's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 1,000 on you?
Can you
Yo,
cash at me? That's it. Can you cash at me?
On you got 1,000 on me?
Right.
Yeah, so
That's my strip club money. You fucking me up.
yeah, man, she doing good with that. She missed a little volleyball season to sign up for, so
Oh, she's not playing this year?
Nah, she missed it. Fucking around. I don't know why, but we're gonna get into something.
Play basketball.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of strip clubs.
Uh-oh.
what's up?
No, not that. I was over. I got off on. You know how you get off on 75 with Howard Mill and you turn, and
Diamonds.
in the strip club was the strip club was right there by the highway.
Diamonds,
It was
that's
a
the
strip
name of
club
it. And a gas
and
station.
a Waffle House. And
Yeah.
a gas,
Yeah, Diamonds. It's shut down. It's burnt down.
None of that shit there. All
Yeah,
that
they
shit gone.
burnt the gas station down and the other shit.
I think
And
I
the Waffle
saw
House.
that.
All that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
was-
all
A
this shit's
minute
on
ago,
fire.
right?
No, it just happened.
It
But let me
just
tell you-
happened?
Let me tell you, they shut down. They was open on a Thursday. So the chicks came back Friday. It wasn't burnt down yet. They shut them on
But
Friday.
it
They
was
said they was
closed,
shut
yeah.
down because they started moving all of them to Allure.
Okay.
So they was like, yo, Allure has 3 clubs in their day shift right now. They had Oasis, Diamonds, and they had the regular Allure chicks that was coming in. Allure never really had a staff. Like Magic, he knocks his girls down. If they work at Magic, they don't work nowhere else
Okay.
but Magic City. If they make the wall, they ain't never working nowhere else but Magic. And if he finds out you working at Magic, you'll never be able to work in there again. Once you make the wall. But there's girls that work there, but they work at Magic. That's where they work at. So if you're looking for them, that's where
where
be.
they at.
But they Allure had all of those chicks. We were just talking about this with Dust because we trying to get Platinum 21 back open. But I was like, yo, this strip club game is cutthroat.
What Platinum 21 was that?
Right off of Piedmont, up the street from Tattletales, right off, right there on the
Damn.
corner.
Yeah.
Tattletales was strip club, right?
Tattletales still
Yeah.
open.
Where was it? What street? is that?
Piedmont, when you going up right around the
Right
corner
off
from
the exit.
Onyx. Yeah, right off the exit.
Yeah.
I went to Tattletales when I first down there.
No, that's the longest running strip
Yeah.
club right
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the name. Okay.
now in Atlanta. So they
Yeah.
still open.
Damn.
They just don't allow you to smoke in there no more. So they rarely see me. You know what I mean? Because I gotta be twisted to go in there.
Got you.
And they real selective who they allow in. So I'm like, yo, you don't want to go someplace else.
How you do that?
That's some new shit.
They can tell you. One day you'll come in, they'll allow Free to come in with a shirt like this. And then he'll come back and they'll be like, nah, you need sleeves. Like I was just saying yesterday, new owners.
Depending on what night it is.
He's like, new owners? Y'all got a new owner since yesterday?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overnight.
Okay. Just go someplace else. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But unless you were there long enough, like the kid, I'm like, yeah, I just weird. Because Mike told me, he was like, yo, I got girls working in there. I went there. They said I couldn't come in with my sweatsuit. I said, I'm in there with my sweatsuit all the
All the
time.
time. It's crazy.
But they've done it to me. They come in, they were like, you can't. I had a suit shirt on. And he was like, yo, you can't wear that. Nigga, I was just here.
That's how they did me at Oasis.
And I was like, nah, yeah, with the hair wrap. He was like, I was just here last night.
No dread, sir.
He was like, no, they wanted him to take his head wrap off to let his dreads flow.
Let it flow.
He was like, yo, I was just here. I was like, yo,
I was literally there.
I was like, yo, Price, do me a favor, just come inside. He was like,
Right.
fuck these niggas.
Fuck them.
So yo,
I'll sit outside
the
and
spots
went
open
live.
Thursday. So they show up Friday.
They was like, yeah, we closed. So that's why they started going other places. 2 weeks later, it burnt down. Like,
I think the arson game is real strong in Atlanta right now, dude. For real.
I was like, word?
Between them Krispy Kremes that Shaq was trying to open, it burnt down 3 times. Some other shit on Punch burnt down.
Krispy Kremes burnt down. What are y'all using at
On
Krispy
Punch, right?
Kreme?
That shit there
This
now.
is when Shaq
It's
bought
back
it.
open now.
And it burnt down like 3 times. I'm like the arson game is strong right
you
now.
remember?
in Atlanta.
You remember Club Soul
Yeah.
and how it burnt down?
Right. And these air quotes are I'm serious right
burned
now.
down, and then after it burned down up the street, Jaguar started popping
Right.
for reggae on Saturday.
Right.
Burnt down.
No,
Oh, okay.
they started jumping.
Yeah.
What's the fucking shit? Buckhead Saloon. Right off of Peachtree. Right off of what's that, Fox Theater?
Yeah.
On the other side of
Yeah,
Fox
yeah.
Theater, Buckhead Saloon. Them niggas was they had just got new owners.
Fox or the Roxy?
No, not the Roxy. Fox Theater. Fox Theater's on this side, and then Buckhead Saloon is on the other side, up from the old. There used to be a IHOP there. Remember IHOP on the corner on Peachtree?
Yeah,
downtown?
right on the split.
Yeah, right on the split. Buckhead Saloon was right around the corner.
Okay.
It was a bunch of white
It was on
people.
Roswell.
Yeah, Roswell Road, right there. Roswell turns into Peachtree, right
Yeah.
there.
Got you.
So they used to have. I used to drive past there all the time. I'm like, yo, what's popping over there? But it was a bunch of white people outside doing whatever. Some niggas bought it. They took the freaking cows down, whatever. They was making it. I came in there one day, and it's Sunday night. They used to have the joint that run after hours. They had Sunday, but it was just a pop. So I went by there, and niggas is throwing napkins all over the place, and I was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all niggas littering? And they was like, oh, that's the thing. They
That-
charge.
that is the thing. I've
they,
seen that
They say
before.
napkin wars. They pay $60 for a rack of
A pack
napkins.
of $1.50 napkins. Here you
well, no,
go.
they didn't
Ball
charge.
out.
Yeah, they
I
charged.
didn't-
They was charging niggas to get napkins.
That's wild.
$60 for
For
napkins.
Dollar General napkins.
Dollar
What you got
General.
for 50 cents.
To throw them.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And I was like-
Napkin wars.
and they call it napkin war. I said, yo, do me a favor. I said, put me over there because I don't want to be here.
Right.
Because I don't want niggas throwing shit at me.
Right.
So my man was like, all right, let me move you. Because I'm sitting and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm getting tight. But I didn't know that was a
They
thing.
throwing
Right.
that suit. Napkin wars, nigga. Pow!
So he moved me to the other side. They still throw it, but it wasn't coming directly
Right.
on me. So he moved me, and I was like, y'all niggas is wild. This is a thing.
Weird.
And I was like, yo, and then he said, yeah, they pay for it. $60 for this shit. But
Now, when I saw it, they ain't pay for that shit. That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
they
Pay-
you don't know.
Pay
When-
for napkins.
If they bringing you, unless you have napkins on your counter, when they bring it to you like they bring bottles,
Yeah.
they pay for them fucking napkins. It was ridiculous. So these niggas, I'm watching it on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I told them niggas to move me. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. I was like, who got to clean this shit
Right.
at the end of the night? They go all the way over there. That shit burns down. Now, I was like, they must be getting too popping because they competing with other niggas that have night. Red Martini, all them other niggas over there. They burnt down. They tried to get the shit open. They couldn't. I
Oh,
was
that
like,
red martini shit was crazy.
that shit when they put the bottles out?
Yeah, they evicted them.
This is what
that's
the
the one.
ladies...
That's the one that just.
That just
Yeah.
right here,
That's it.
that's up on Peachtree.
Yeah.
When you go up right around the corner from.
Yeah, they evicted niggas the other day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But them niggas on the internet pulling up in cars and shit, pulling
Getting
it
bottles
out.
and-
So the lady was like, "Oh, the owner of this club is racist." I was like, "What do you mean he's racist?" So I'm sitting there now. I'm vested. I want to see what it is. I'm watching your story. Oh, they're racist because he talking about that urban music is ruining nightlife, and I was like, I said,
Urban music.
I said everything is not racial. Stop saying that it's a racist thing because they can't put you out if you paid your bills.
Right.
Niggas
You don't
put.
get evicted for being racist. It's a money thing.
You know how much money you gotta owe for a nigga to put you out and to take your liquor, your chairs. You can have all this shit, niggas stick this house. Niggas is pulling up in U-Hauls taking the furniture.
I would have too if I knew about it.
They was getting the bottles and everything.
They was
about
out
it.
the same day. The same day they got evicted. This hair shop on the south side.
I heard
got
they.
evicted.
I heard they got evicted. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
They
yeah,
put
yeah.
all their product out in
Yeah, and
the parking
they
lot.
got
But the-
16 dump trucks to put them in there. And
The
then
bullshit was they put the shit in the dump trucks
Yeah.
and took it to the
And the whole
dump.
police
They
station
just
was
threw the shit
following
away.
them.
Like if you was gonna throw the shit away, just give it to the
Just
community.
give it to
Yeah,
them.
That's what people was out there waiting.
Yeah, but they packed it up.
Man.
You not having it, and neither are you.
They was waiting.
Our
they
people
waiting
was
on that
waiting.
shit. They was waiting on that shit.
It was waiting.
And I was like, if it was
crazy.
racial, he would have held on to the liquor. The liquor was expensive. He just held on to the shit. This nigga didn't care what it is. There was fucking Louis the 13th out there. Like he
Yeah.
took everything and said, "Get up out of here.
Right.
And you know how long it takes you to get evicted? Like, my nigga, you didn't pay nothing. Right?
It is a process. Yeah,
It's a process.
Yeah,
And he put the furniture and I don't want nothing from you, nigga.
Right.
I don't want your liquor. He could have kept it and took that off of the money that you owe.
just get out.
Nah, nigga, I want it all out.
Yeah.
That's not racial, baby.
Nah.
Stop naming this
That's
like
business.
Teddy Riley. He talking about he called a bowling alley in Dallas racist because they wouldn't let him bring his own water in the fucking. He was like, yo, don't go here, it's racist. They said no outside drinks, nigga. Drink your shit. You don't want to drink it. You know how you could do that? Rent the whole spot out. You can do what you
and
want.
You can do what you want.
You just pulled up with your bottle of water talking about, oh, they not letting me in here. He goes live. That's not racist. Y'all can't keep throwing shit.
That's a good take.
Yeah,
on
you
that,
can.
man.
Keep throwing that shit. Keep throwing.
I noticed a trend. You say some shit, he's the antagonist of that shit.
Fuck that.
You're not gonna just keep throwing.
Yeah.
No, you got to use racist for what racism is, nigga.
Yeah.
You can't just say
Everything in America is racist.
Racist.
All of it is racist.
There's no outside drinks, nigga. They don't give a fuck if it's
Racist.
your water.
That's
there.
racist.
This is black water. You ain't got no black owned water.
You going back to the water fountain and shit, B. Price.
Okay, you gonna put a tick on it.
Whites only.
Yeah, I'm gonna say get a duct tape, right? Whites only, and just go around putting that on red and white. Oh, you shut the world down. Like, yeah, whites
That'd
only.
be crazy.
You ain't got no black owned
I'm
water.
gonna do that at Atlanta airport. I'm gonna just go
Just go to
around.
all bathrooms and all restaurants with whites
Crazy.
only.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Man.
That'd be sick.
They gonna fuck with y'all, nigga. All right. Nah, we good, man. So what's the name of your podcast again?
I'm one half of Southern Vanguard Radio, southernvanguard.com. Shouts out to DJ John Doe.
Yep.
Okay.
We just dropped episode 408 earlier this
408.
week. And January 2025 will mark our 10th year in the podcasting world.
That's what's
So,
up.
Yeah.
So how y'all found out how you seen the change from all this?
It's been incredible, man. Just from a technology standpoint, we started out on Skype. You know what I'm saying? This was a time when we was doing interviews and everything, and from there you go from Skype to let's give IG Live a shot.
Okay.
IG Live folded up pretty quickly on us.
Right.
During the pandemic, you seeing DJ Cass and D Nice killing it on Instagram. That ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta hit them early.
yeah, we quickly moved on from that. We've been rocking on Twitch for quite some time now, and it's working out a whole lot better for us. So
Okay.
we just trying to stay consistent, man. We established ourselves pretty early. Our OG will forever be Sean Price. Rest in peace. God bless the dead.
Yes, sir.
He gave us an interview session early, and we just pretty much been legitimate ever since then.
Okay.
Arguably, our interview with Sean Price is his last known interview before he passed.
Okay.
So
Had
that's
Rock up there?
Huh?
Y'all had Rockness up there?
Nah, we talked to Rock Ness. We talked to his wife since he's passed. It's just been we have built a little bit of a relationship with Duck Down.
Okay.
Ever since the passing of Sean P. But like I said, there's some arguments out there that wasn't his last interview, but we shut that shit down real quick.
I seen Bernadette at a party at the Meatpacking District, and Doo-Wop was doing the joint. I didn't know she just pulled up because of Wop's joint. So I'm sitting there. So Wop was like, "You know what it is?" I said, "Yeah, it's Bernadette." He's like, I was like, "Nah, I don't want to talk to her." I was such a fan of Price.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Not B Price. Sean
No,
Price.
he's one of my favorite.
I was
rappers.
just-
One of my favorite rappers. Now, I was such a fan of Sean Price. I didn't want to go. I just felt funny.
Yeah.
It just felt weird because he had just passed.
Yeah,
So it wasn't.
and I think about all the stuff that comes her way now since his past. It's got to be kind of
Right,
crazy
so I was like,
for her.
nah.
Yeah.
So when he came, he introduced. I just shook her hand and sat down, but it just felt weird. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like that, and I wonder how she felt because that was her first time outside.
Yeah.
She been in the crib, and I
Yeah.
understand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that was the first time in the
Yeah.
joint, And of course, I was in my section by myself. Them joints just full. He was like, "Yo, they don't got no space for her. You mind?" If I was like, "Nah," but she was like, "Nah, I'll just stand right here." I was like, "Yo, you good?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was like, "Yo, I was a fan, and I was cool with
No
the nigga,
doubt.
but I was a fan of Price." So,
And Price
yeah.
will make you a fan. The way we got that interview, there was a time where I was reposting a lot of stuff towards the artists that we play per the podcast.
Right.
And he was a feature on one of the records, and I did a typo on the cat's name. And Sean Price just started roasting dude, like, they fucked your name up, blah, 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 whatever. And I caught it, and I was like, yo, Pete, if you agree to an interview session with, I promise not to mess your name up, I promise. He was like, man, set it up. Here go the number, blah, blah, blah. Sure enough, we record on Sunday night. Call Sunday night. Bernadette answered the phone. I was like, man, speak to Sean Price. She was like, hold on. Bam, there it was. And the rest is history, man. We knocking on 30,000 plays on that interview session.
That's
you know what I'm
what's up.
saying? So it's like, yeah, we felt different after that Sean Price interview.
Gotcha.
And then from there, you know,
You gotta be like feeling legit. Like,
yeah, it definitely was a moment in time where we stood apart, or at least we felt that way. Like we done set ourselves apart from everybody else. And then the next thing you know, we interviewing, Bumpy Knuckles, Cut Creator,
I forgot about Cut.
yeah,
He's still
just
out here
different
in these streets.
Yeah, just different, just different artists that you never thought you would talk to.
What's
all of a sudden,
What's your favorite? Aside from the Sean Price joint.
favorite interview? We had a good session with OC. OC is a real cool dude. The in studio interviews were some of our best. Count Bass D, Wise Intelligent, Nappy Roots. We had all the Nappy Roots in the studio. Like that was just amazing. Cause you talk about the mics you had to set up here. Man, we was pulling mics. I'm like, where this mic come from? Do it work? Like, yeah, it work. All right, here we go. We got everybody mic'd up. The shit is cool. So I think one of the most influential interviews from a young man's perspective and how rap is a young man's game. The second interview in plays to Sean Price is a young cat by the name of the God Fahim. And he's just kind of breaking it down, breaking the music game down where he is as a younger cat. And, they got the stream and then they charging $70 for a piece of vinyl and all that, you know what I mean? Like, he come from that era, that Griselda area, that Mock Hami type era, all of that. So a lot of people go back and listen to that interview to get the jewels out of there. But yeah, we was talking about it earlier. We had to kill the interviews, man, because it just wasn't clicking.
They're
like
not reciprocating.
Yeah, they're not doing what they supposed to do with the interview session.
Because people call us for interviews. But I'm like, yo, I don't have a problem with setting it up, and especially in a new platform that we about to put together.
Right.
We'll make that announcement soon.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't want to, if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to do an interview, then I need you to do the same for us.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get sick of me after I get a hold of some of this footage. Y'all gonna think this is my podcast. Like shouts out to y'all for chopping it up about Look at Me on one of the last man, I ran the ground. And the people I was, putting it out there to, they was like, oh, this is dope. You got them talking. I'm like, man, I'm just glad B Price said what he said, He ain't have to do that, you know what I'm saying?
And he said he was going to reach out. I was like, yeah, all right.
No, see, Pocket accelerated.
Oh, no, we about to go there. We going to talk about that shit, because that definitely happened.
Okay.
So now we going to move over to DJ Pocket. I didn't see the email. I just know that he sends a text on what we going to talk about. So I knew pretty much everything on there until he got the Pocket. I said, fuck is DJ Pocket? He said, it's obvious you didn't read the email. No, nigga, you just sent the text. I don't know. So, Pocket, talk about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, again, DJ Pocket, producer. I've been producing for a little while now, man, and had the privilege to produce for quite a few cats. From credits range from MC Shan and Wise Intelligent to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So
That explains why he was on the album. But keep going. Yeah,
just,
yeah.
yeah. So just just always loved the music. Grew up in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop saved a whole bunch of our lives. From coming up in that type of environment, and raised up in Baltimore. So I started out as a DJ, and saw jam.
You a
master.
road DJ or you just?
No, I started off in the clubs actually.
Okay,
in Baltimore.
gotcha. Okay.
Baltimore is like known for like Baltimore club.
I'm about to say it's like go-go and all the other.
Was not go-go,
but it bounce. Whatever. What I forgot what they
so
call it.
it's more like house music.
House
in a
music,
sense.
house. Yeah,
but
right.
it's Baltimore club, so like
Right.
it's more like a mashup of hip hop and house music is what Baltimore club became.
Okay.
But so my whole thing, my sister dedicated a song to me on the radio when I was like in middle school. I was cutting school, and she dedicated that Nolan Thomas, that Yo Little Brother.
Okay.
She dedicated that to me on the radio when I was cutting school.
But you had it time to discover.
And when they said my name on the radio, you're right. When they said my name on the radio, I was like, damn, that's what I wanted. I want to do that shit, play the records or whatever. So I figured out what it was, how it went down. Got my first pair of turntables and started imitating Jam Master Jay and Jazzy Jeff and all these cats. My name is Jeffrey too, so when he was Jazzy Jeff, I was like, oh, I'm a little kid. I was like, I'm gonna be this dude. So that started my journey.
You did mixtapes and everything?
Yeah, I did mixtapes and everything. I started doing my first thing I did was house parties. It was a bunch of house parties.
Right.
When cats like us was coming up, so I was doing all the house parties in my neighborhood and that sort of thing. And then by the time I got to high school, it started spreading spreading around the other. Then eventually they snuck me in the clubs because I had a little bit going on in the town. I had
what was your mixtape volumes called? You remember your first joints?
I don't remember. I don't remember actually. Plus, they was like the first ones in Baltimore. Mine was club house type.
Right, you were just putting it together and then selling it to you. Selling or you just giving it out?
Back then, I was probably giving them out. I was charging for the parties, but I was just giving away the mixtapes with them back then. Yeah.
That's
and then went to college, started, and that's when I went to college, I had to get out of Baltimore.
Okay. What school you went to?
I went to Morgan State for a year, which is in Baltimore.
I know where Morgan State is because I went to go visit. Because as one of the schools, and I used to sneak in. I snuck into the cafeteria.
Yeah.
They had. Reason why I didn't go to Morgan because it wasn't co-ed. Well, it was co-ed. The school was, but the dorms
wasn't co-ed.
Because I used to chill in the dorm, and my man went there.
So you must have been there right before they built it because they got a co-ed dorm now, but it was right before
and
they
it was
built
right over.
Like
You had.
92,
I was in one dorm. You had to walk across
92.
way across the campus. Up the hill to the female joint, but the cafeteria was awesome. He stuck me in through the back because you needed a joint, but you needed a card to get in the joint. But if he opened the back door, I could just go and grab a tray.
Yeah,
I stayed there the whole weekend.
Yeah, Morgan was shit.
But the thing is, they had the basketball gym was raggedy, but the football field was immaculate.
Yeah.
So I knew where they mom
Their
was.
money was at.
that was a football school. Yeah.
But I fought with Morgan. I came there a couple times, and I was like, nah, I'm not coming here.
Morgan was crazy, man. Like some of the cats I was at with Morgan, Wu would come up there and do shows. They'd be battling in the dorms. Like it was crazy. Like that's when hip hop was really hot. Really cats was still kind of on some underground type shit. It wasn't no celebrity type shit. Cats was about like we here spitting. Like who won it? Cats was battling Wu-Tang and everything.
Even in the dorms, they used to pull us through the window. We didn't go through the front. You had to go to the back.
Because you got to go through the
the niggas used to go outside and pull it. They was like, yo, I'm going to bring your luggage in, and then we pull you through the window. Nigga, that was the shit.
So when you was out at Morgan State, it was not working, or you just had to?
I had to get out of Baltimore. Was for really because I still was attached to the element at home and the people I knew, and you know what I'm saying. I wanted to do a little bit more for myself than what Baltimore had to offer. So one of the dudes I had met, his mother found a school in Tennessee where they had a recording program, recording industry management at Middle Tennessee State University, which is in Murfreesboro. It's about 30 minutes from Nashville. And she told us about this program. And
Middle Tennessee State is HBCU?
Nah.
No? Okay.
And but it's 30 minutes from Nashville, from TSU, Meharry, all of that.
TSU was
Tennessee
TSU,
State is the it's
okay,
the black. Yeah. So I ended up going down there, and that should change my life, man. Okay. There's a bunch of musicians there, and I started doing the engineering classes so I could be an engineer. But Cass was bringing in the SP 1200s and the MPC 3000s so I can do these sessions so I can get my classes. But shoot, man, I wasted my time getting them to show me how the drum machines work. Then doing my class projects at first, and I ended up that's how I got in. I got away from DJing and was hooked on production ever since then. So that's where I got in at.
What did you start producing on?
I started with a 4-track. I just had a 4-track and a DJ mixer that had a sample built in. So, I started triggering that, run it through the 4-track, go back. Yep, it was a Tascam.
Gemini mixer.
Gemini mixer.
Yes, sir.
Sample on
Scratch master.
Yes,
sir. And then I started like that. And then eventually,
that Digitech, all that shit.
Yeah. And then I met Count, actually, my man Count Bass D. Shout out to my man Count. I met him in Tennessee. And he was the first person that I knew personally that had like a record deal and had shit going on. So he started bringing me to the studio while he was recording his first album. So I was in the big studios on Music Row watching him put this album together. This dude playing drums, bass, and keys live. And so actually, it's a crazy story with him. Like, he had cats that were supposed to be producers coming into the spot. I still was just getting stuff. So I wasn't making beats yet or whatever, but cats wasn't showing up to help him with the beats in the album.
He did that shit himself.
He did it himself. He was the first, dude to play.
So that means you still on a Reel to Reel.
So yeah, he was on a Reel to Reel. It was Reel to Reel. Absolutely. Yep. So
yes, sir.
So by me seeing him do what he did, that gave me I was like, okay, I can do this too. But I'm gonna do it a little different because I didn't play all the instruments and stuff. But I saw how it was tracked out and how everything was done. He gave me a blueprint basically, and from there, man, I ran with it.
If you ever go to New York, they got two. They had Hit Factory, and then they had Criteria. I mean, not Criteria was in Miami, but that's when they moved to Miami. Hit Factory, Hit Factory, and Sony. These major artists used to lock it the day in. So they'll say, "Yo, I'm gonna lock this in for 12 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock this in for 24 hours." They don't come there till 10 o'clock at night. So the whole day,
We got 2 hours left.
the whole day is there.
It's dead a lot of
So
times.
niggas used to go in there. I used to call niggas like, "Yo, come down. The engineer's here. He's getting paid already.
Right.
Yep.
What you got? We don't got time to be playing.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
just
in,
go
knock
in
that
there,
shit
knock
out.
the shit out.
Man.
Be ready. If you're gonna be ready, let's be ready and just do. We did most of our early shit in there. That's why I was talking about the Reel to Reel shit, because there's no double takes. Whatever it is, you will make mistakes. That's when niggas had
I had
to
to splice it.
You had to splice it with
edit.
a razor
Yeah.
to do this. No,
I used to do
when
that shit.
when Digital Performer and that all the mother shits came, when
Yeah.
you can cut, paste, copy.
Shit changed.
It wasn't nigga. You had to be in the studio, be ready.
Yep.
Ain't no I fucked up. Nah, we
Gotta be
not
on
ready.
point.
Your shit got to be together. When you come in there and you got to do your ad libs, that's a whole nother shit.
Whole nother thing.
That shit, whatever it is,
Ain't
nigga,
no doing one
it's
line
good
at a
'cause this
time
is
and
not
rewinding another line.
It's not our time.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had to bring in. I was like, yo, we had to bring our own reels because the reels belong to them. But my man is here. We ain't got shit to do, and we got 8 hours. Who ready? If you not ready to go, I can't fuck with you,
Can't
nigga.
mess with it. You gonna fuck this up for me.
So when I started doing it for real, and they was like, yo, you did that in one take? Yeah, but that come from practice. From
Before you do-
anybody that was doing Reel to Reel, that's why they can do it in one take. Because it wasn't this ain't, you don't get new reels, you fuck this shit up.
Right.
You gotta buy a whole new reel or edit. Pay a nigga to edit this shit, and he had to edit it perfect.
Precise.
With a razor.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, man.
As soon as he slice your vocal, that's it.
And that was a pain. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
So what was the move after Tennessee, Middle Tennessee?
After Tennessee, that's when I came to Atlanta. Came down here, man, and my wife, she wanted to. I got married right before I graduated.
You fucked
Had
up.
kids. I had a son and got married. So she wanted to go to California. I actually wanted to go back up north. I wanted to go to New York. And we ended up settling on Atlanta. It was kind of like a middle ground. Plus, we didn't both want to be too far away from our families and that sort of thing. So we just built the relationship down here in Atlanta. And I started building a studio at the crib. Started meeting cats and that sort of thing. And it's been good ever since, man. You know, been working with, Doom down here. And first person I met actually was
Doom?
was Jax, yeah.
Fuck
Produced for
MF
Doom.
Doom.
This nigga.
See, this nigga.
All caps.
I wanted to make
I don't
sure
get tired.
who it was.
That dude, man, is very talented.
See what?
And
See what?
Yeah, the more you hate something, the more it comes at you. Daily.
Keep bringing these
Go ahead.
niggas.
This be my favorite.
yeah.
Motherfucker get the button.
This where we gonna stop right here.
Yeah.
Come on.
No disrespect on MF Doom.
Utmost disrespect.
I don't know.
on
I don't.
Tripping,
And you know why we here?
It don't come from nowhere. I don't
Yes,
think.
it does.
No. Wait. Because why we here? Then we gonna be here since we here. And because I forgot about that connection.
Yeah.
And if I would have thought about that before, I was like,
Yeah,
I would have said something
You
before.
would have had this nigga come here.
No, I would have had him come here, but we'd have talked. We'd have talked before. Because I was thinking about because I was like, well, Star can't come through because that should be tragic. What's your problem with Doom, Seuss?
Okay.
Yeah, take
your
a
time,
sip.
man.
I had this conversation. I did mention this before, but we gonna put this on. We in the hip hop discussion group that we have on Facebook. Y'all more than welcome to request to join. You can't just be in here. We gotta invite you, but you can do. You can't go in there and wait on the waiting list. So they asked me this for 2 straight years. Every time somebody posted about Doom, I'll be like, "Fuck MF Doom." Now. So that it's on here so people can have what it is. It comes from a place.
Let's go.
It's a fact. I liked KMD.
Okay.
I'm a big Third Base fan.
Okay.
Whatever it was. As a fan of KMD, it's me and Special Ed, we in Miami. I see the nigga. I'm like, I want to be, introduce me to the nigga because I want to see the nigga as a fan. This nigga was on some clear the hallway shit. And he was like, nobody could talk to me, whatever. And he was trying to make niggas leave the area while he walked in.
Right.
He had put the mask on. Nigga, I've seen you before without the mask. So you, whatever your character you in, but you talk, I'm a different nigga. Like, who you think you talking to?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not moving around. I didn't move for Michael Jackson. What make me think I'm gonna move for fucking MF Doom? I didn't like the way our introduction was, and I felt it was disrespectful on my mentality where I was when I met him.
Right.
Niggas act like I met the nigga yesterday. I know he's passed, but
Right.
I didn't. Y'all niggas is fans. I was a fan when
And
I
then
go to
I
meet him.
wasn't. Yeah.
And then the nigga was on some other shit. Nigga, there's niggas that's better than you that fuck with me, nigga.
Right.
Like, so the way I didn't like the way that it came across.
Right.
I was gonna hurt him that day. Like, I was like, yo, he is gone. Like in my head, I was like, yo, this nigga is gone. Special Ed, when we bring him on this episode, he was like, nah, that's his thing, whatever it is.
It is. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. He's like, I was like, I don't know nothing about.
Right. No persona.
I don't know persona,
no
whatever it is,
character,
nigga.
yeah.
Nigga, you gonna talk to me, nigga? Who the fuck you think you is?
Right.
Redman showed me love, nigga.
Right.
Fuck is what you
Right.
doing? Like, I'm that other thing. So he was like, nah, don't do it. In my head, he was leaving. He wasn't leaving Miami. I heard there was a time he couldn't come back to U.S., but he wasn't gonna leave Miami. Like, I'm like, yo, I'ma hurt this nigga.
Right.
Right.
So now,
Why are you still holding on to this?
because I said, fuck this. When I say it, we didn't never clear it up.
So the thing is this, it's like what a lot of people don't realize is, first of all, he's a solid dude. If you really had a conversation with him, you know what I'm saying? He's a solid nigga.
We
you know
never
what I'm
got the
saying? I know,
correct-
I
No, you
know.
don't say that, yeah,
I get it. I get it.
Right.
So you got to look at it from a couple of perspectives. One is your side, but then the other is from his side. So him as the character, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the reasons why he was as big as and is still after he's gone, as big as he is, it's because of that persona that he upheld. He is the villain.
Right.
So he
Super
carried
villain.
himself as the super villain. So for one of the
I
things,
love that. You a villain?
right?
Me too,
So,
nigga.
so,
Now what?
so that was just so that's what I'm saying. So that was two villains butting heads. So by you understanding your villain side, then that should help you understand where he was coming from.
But I didn't
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't learn about that.
I understand
thing
that.
until
Later
like,
on.
Later on.
I understand.
In the moment,
Right.
right then and
I
there.
get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he gonna die. Like
So
tonight.
you know what? At this point, I'm cool with it. The fuck MF Doom, I'm cool with it. Because you're feeding into the villain persona.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
So at this point,
we
let
good.
it ride.
Right.
No turning back.
Yeah, it wasn't no
Thank you,
other
Pocket.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it wasn't
let
no
it
other
ride.
shit.
Right.
Like,
No, I
we
get
never
it.
had, because if it was a point where I felt like I used to say fuck Mobb Deep. Now, as a group, individually, I didn't know them niggas.
Right.
I'm telling you, fuck Mobb Deep. Like I'm Harlem. Them niggas from Queens.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Harlem
a
and
whole
Queens
nother
niggas.
thing.
So it's a whole that's a New York
Another
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
So it's a
But
New York thing.
outside of that, I felt them niggas wasn't who they really was, and I seen y'all in action.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I personally seen you in action. You folded under pressure. Like so all that shit you talk, when you tell these niggas in your
Right.
interviews and shit, I was there, nigga, you folded.
Right.
And that was a thing. But I used to be pissed off at the fact that they used to drop music that I fuck with. Because I used to be like, love this shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't
Fuck
gonna
these niggas.
Turning shit up though.
like when niggas be like, oh, you know, I'm not one of those niggas, even if I don't like a person.
Right.
If they drop something
They
that's
drop
fine, I'm
dope
like,
shit, yeah, you-
I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
nah.
You ain't gonna big it up in person, yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of them niggas be like, that shit sucks.
Right.
Because I don't fuck with them. No, nigga, if it sucks, it sucks.
Yeah.
But when they drop shit, I be like, oh, that shit is fire. Why they gotta be the niggas that do it? So when I ran into the nigga, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna hurt you. But I thought they never did nothing to me to make me, like, I'm one of those niggas, like, you gotta, like, if I want to do something to
I
you.
thought you was taking it. I thought you was taking it there because South Beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to go there. I'm about to say that. See, my nigga, look at him, the alley. So when if I don't if I have a problem with somebody that I don't know why I don't like them, like this, I don't really have a reason not to like
Right.
you.
I just
I'm gonna
don't
give
fuck
you a
with
reason so I can do something to you because I don't like you, but I don't have a reason to step to you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
That shit sounds insane.
Like, yo, I don't like this nigga, but he didn't do nothing to me. But your mother, like I'm on it. Do something to me to make me fucking not fuck you.
Right.
So we in the club, and I'm like, I don't fuck with Mobb Deep, period. But I see the nigga, he in there with Alchemist. In my section, by the way. But they double book the sections.
Okay.
So I'm in the shit. So the shorty came to me. She was like, yo, I'm going to give you another bottle. Can we move you over here? I was like, who's telling me to move? And
Havoc.
No, not Havoc. He wasn't there. Prodigy. P is there with
It was
Alchemist.
probably.
I turned to the niggas like, yo, you told me to move? And he was like, nah. He's real humble. All right, nigga. He didn't even get, like, I get loud, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, QB. I told you to move, nigga.
But even if he did, like, get loud, do something, like, nigga. He was
Live
like,
out your record, nigga.
he was
That's
like,
classic
nah. He was
shit.
like, nah, I ain't tell you that.
Right.
And she was like, no, they just, all right, man.
All right.
Where you putting me?
I mean, we got a bottle of Hennessy out of this.
Yeah, we did
got
get
two
a bottle
bottles
of
of Hennessy.
Hennessy VSOP too. It wasn't the regular. It was privileged.
Well, yeah, that super villain persona was something else, man, and
And I didn't know nothing
Yeah.
about that because I know you
Right.
from KMD.
Yeah,
Nigga. The
right.
MF Doom shit was hip hop shit. I
Yeah.
didn't know that part of it.
right.
I learned that shit like literally like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know at the time, but I was like, yo, that's KMD.
Yeah.
Nigga, I fuck with KMD,
Yeah,
nigga.
We
Peach
was
Fuzz,
fortunate
nigga.
enough.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm
we
like,
was,
nigga, I'm a fan, nigga.
We was
like,
fortunate enough to be around him and interact with him when he was jumping that persona off. It was like
Okay.
it was like a whole new thing. This is after KMD. God bless the dead. This is after his brother Sub Rock passed away.
Sub Rock, right?
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
nigga.
yeah. So we was fortunate enough to be around him then, and to be in that presence, and he's telling you what's coming next, and he got this shit lined up. Pow.
It's mapped
and after
out.
this, bow,
It could
bow,
have been
bow.
after the show. Ed could have brought me there to have that conversation with him,
Right.
like later.
Right.
Like we was in the same hotel, or the hotel was next to his. We stayed, but we never even got there because Ed felt I'm like, yo, he's not leaving Miami. Like, I'm a kill this nigga. But Ed could have came to me and be like,
Yeah.
yo, he knew.
Right. It's definitely an artistry thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't get it twisted too, though. He ain't no.
Yo,
No, he
He-
was. No, I peeped the whole shit.
No, I'm saying besides the music shit, like he's a street nigga
no,
too. Like
he had
he's,
niggas. No,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
You
oh
know
no,
what I'm saying?
let's be
So
clear.
that
I
would-
was prepared.
That might not have been as easy of a task as
It wasn't.
you think.
No, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I was ready to crash out. Like I'm like, nigga, this has happened. No,
I feel you.
like no.
he was calling in the troops or whatever. Yeah, I got you.
This
Yeah.
nigga, I was here. Like, nigga,
Got
I'm like,
you.
yo, I'm right here. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hurt this nigga. Like, this is happening.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing personal.
I didn't think I was
towards
running
Yeah.
up on him and it was gonna be cool. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, in my mind, I mapped it out. Like,
Nah, I know a story of him chasing his own niggas off the stage at SOBs with the Rambo knife out.
see?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the end of the show. That was
Right.
They was like they was doing the show. Some popped off on
popped up.
stage. Them niggas run out the club with the knife out, and that's it. All right, next up is you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
And then,
How did it go with all the fake dooms?
I don't know nothing about that.
You know about fake dooms?
I
Yeah,
plead the
we
fifth.
know about that.
I
like
know
you
about
know
it, but
about
I don't
We
know
heard
about
the
it.
stories, and you know what I'm
The
saying.
most infamous that I know of is the MJQ.
MJQ,
debacle.
yeah. Now I've actually done a show with Doom at NJQ. It was him, but I know what you're talking about because this was going on across the country.
Yeah.
It even went over to
because that's
the
when he couldn't come back here, right? Wasn't he?
Nah,
Nah,
this
he was
before.
here when
Oh, he was here? Oh, they were still doing it?
It was just niggas out there
He's
like
the villain.
He
Got you.
He just like I think cats on that level. I know of a couple of instances where dudes make a certain level, even if they are considered underground hip hop or just traditional hip hop in general, they don't really care for having to move around and go overseas and go to these different shows and deal with promoters and shit like that. So if you got the luxury, you already your persona
But
includes
wasn't
a
he
mask.
over there and couldn't come back here?
That happened
That was
later.
later on.
That was
Yeah,
later.
that happened
Okay.
later
That was
Okay.
later on.
All right,
but
gotcha.
if you got the luxury of part of your persona that includes a mask and don't nobody really know, you know what I'm saying? Because
So
MF Doom
was he involved with the
MF
fake?
Doom
Was he
does
involved
not
with the fake
look
Doom?
like Zeb Love X.
Exactly.
What do
know
you
what I'm
mean by
saying?
that? What do you mean by that? Was he involved with? Does he know it?
Yeah,
That it happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey, nigga, go do the show for me."
Yeah, and
First
bring
the
me
face
my
got
money.
revealed.
I mean, you know,
And bring me my money.
revealed.
Yeah.
I mean, you
and
know,
bring me my money. I don't want to deal with the promoter. The promoter gonna
Yeah.
try to play
nigga
me
got
out.
A gang of stunt doubles
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, nigga,
that's just part of the villain shit.
Wow. I did that with Black Rob one time. He was supposed to do a party in Atlanta. Well, I heard on the radio he was doing a party in
Rob,
Atlanta.
boy. I
So
love
I
Black
called the
Rob,
nigga. I was like, yo, you in the A? Nigga, you didn't hit me? He was like, nigga, I'm on 189th and Audubon. And I was like, well, they advertising you at the joint. I was like, say less. I pulled up. Yo, y'all say y'all got Black Rob here. That nigga not here, nigga. And y'all got him on your flyer and you've been advertising him on the radio. I need that. Let me go get that.
Man.
Get that off you.
That's awesome. Hey, yo, real quick, just on a random, what was Black Rob's ties to Memphis, Tennessee? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I think he used to be in the city.
Out there just
Just
Rob used to pop up in places just there.
Just
Nobody told him to be there.
just to take in the ambiance or whatever, just to see it for itself.
He just be there.
Okay.
Good.
All right,
He
that's
used
what's
to
up.
just pop up.
That's what's up.
But yeah, no, God bless his dad, my nigga. But
Definitely.
yeah, my dad, y'all nigga he just to pop up.
That's
because I used to
crazy.
hit him. I'm like, yo, stop moving around, like nigga. I was like, yo, you just be over in places, nigga. We from the same project, so
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't know that you there until I didn't manage him. It was just my man. Like,
Yeah.
But niggas be like, yo, Robbie, he's like, yo, Black Rob over here. I was like, yo, give him the phone and tell him, yo, somebody said, Robbie, yo, get on the phone. He was like, it must be somebody from my block.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So yo, you go to the spot and you get whatever they done pulled in.
You got to
for
come
the-
up off that.
Wow.
You got to come
That's
up off
dope.
that.
That's dope. And I imagine
I used to do
Dawn
that
was the
with
same way.
any artist, even with the clients that I mess with. When I see the promoter running around doing it, I go to the box office.
Yeah.
And I'm be like, yo, I remember in Cincinnati. I came there. We had 3 shows, so I came right up to the stage. I was like, yo, I told the DJ, go set up, get Case out there. I'll deal with the business later.
Yeah.
So I seen the promoter. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get him on stage. I'm gonna holler at you in a second. When I came back, he was gone.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Bet. So I go to the fucking box office. Yo, I need that off you. In the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Case, I think he was in his 3rd song.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that. She paid me whatever. He called the agent like, yo, where they go? They went and took the money. I didn't take no money.
Nah, that's the money
That's
you
my
owe
money.
us. Yeah.
Right.
You owed it and got missing.
Right.
So since
Like
you got
promoters
missing,
do.
I'm getting that because this is why I don't do pickups.
Right.
All my money's in my account before I even get there, so I don't have them issues. But I'm late, but I'm headlining anyway, so it don't really matter when I get there. The troop was about to get off the stage. I'm here. Get on stage. I'll deal with you in a second.
Yeah.
Let me get my man right, and then you get missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that money got to come on, nigga.
Man,
I'm going to the box office. Let me get that.
Yeah. And I gotta imagine that's where when you get to the brass tacks of it and you start sending cats out with the masks, you don't want to deal with
You
that
don't wanna
shit.
deal with that
You don't
shit,
wanna
nigga.
deal
Go ahead,
with
go
it.
ahead.
And then to
Black
finish up
Rob.
on Doom, for me, I don't really like how after his passing is being handled. Like it's a lot of sob stories. It's a lot of, mishandling of this and that. And
He must ain't have his business together.
Nah,
before
he had
passed.
his business together,
But it's other people trying to capitalize off
hands,
of it.
Yeah, it's other
Gotcha.
hands in it. You
It's
know
like
what I'm
Guru
saying?
when Guru passed,
Guru,
and then
yeah,
everybody,
exactly.
you don't know who's dealing
Exactly.
with the shit because
You
everybody
ever dealt with it on that level? Like somebody you managed or
passed away.
Yeah,
I'm on knock on air because wood burn. No,
yeah. Okay.
but we've had. But because I've seen the bullshit from
You had
people
to have that discussion.
I
with
had
the-
that conversation.
yeah.
Like, how do you want this to?
Right,
how
right,
you
right.
want this handled?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, this is what I want here. I want this to go to this
Right.
person. This." I'm like, you got to have a living will and a living trust.
No doubt.
But you got to have. But DMX, I didn't manage DMX, but his camp is my camp too. Those is my niggas.
Okay.
When the fighting that's going on even up to right now about DMX passing and where the money goes and all that other shit, it's crazy. But DMX never had a will, so that's not so.
So that
So
leaves
you
it.
got to rely on
It's a
the
free
love
fall.
of your peoples that they gonna really
Do the right thing.
do the right thing
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Rob's passing. Niggas, they like, yo, Rob died broke. Rob wasn't broke. Rob is just doing whatever, but he didn't have no direction. Rob got like 17 kids.
Wow.
So now you got to figure out his oldest son. You know what I mean? I got music upstairs, like right now, of unreleased Rob shit that he had that's just open.
Man, I'd love to hear some of that.
Yeah.
I was a big Black Rob fan. That's actually how I came up with my company name, Serious Knock Entertainment. He got Black Rob. He got a joint called Watch Your Movements.
Watch your movements.
And he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
one of his lines, he was like, "Doe Fat coming through with the serious knock." I was like,
Let me
I
get
like that.
Right.
So yeah,
But if you don't have your business affairs together, that's what made
You gonna
me
have those
start
problems.
Yeah.
understanding about my will and who handles what I have to handle and who's going to be here
Right.
for it. I can't
Right.
put
You got your will in order?
Yeah, but I got to update it. I got new nieces and
You
I
put,
had
you put me in it?
Say what?
You my emergency
We still get to
contact.
record it when you.
You my emergency contact. And it's no joke. You my emergency contact. We figured that out. But as far as the will, nah. But I had my I changed it from my mom's because she older than me. She gonna pass at some point. So and I got to deal with that at some point. But my niece, I'm like, yo, just got to take care of all your rest of your nieces and your cousins.
Right.
You're my oldest niece, so just deal with all the cousins as equal,
Right.
whatever it is. But that's a conversation people don't have. People don't have life insurance. You spend all this money in the club, but you don't have no health insurance.
That's a motherfucking conversation that we like.
It's deep, man.
Crazy.
My mom passed. Oh fuck, what is it? 6 years now.
Right.
You know my sister, she fucking on it,
Right.
and she trying to get shit in order with my dad,
Right.
and all these uncomfortable conversations that are being had.
You don't want to have those conversations,
Right.
but you got to. Yeah.
You got to.
And then the other thing is too, you got to know who to give the bread to make sure it's going to be handled properly. Because
Right.
you can't just because they're your cousin or your brother or your sister or whatever. You can't. Just,
It don't mean they
you
gonna
can't just
handle
put
everything.
stacks in somebody's hand. Like you can't. Like you can't even. Put
You had access to that much money? You think they
whatever,
really
whatever it is, if
Right,
they're
right.
not going to do
Your
it
life
right.
insurance, like you have it, and they be like, yo,
The shit that is always wild in the community, in the black community, is after when it's a funeral or someone passes, and then it comes to things, and niggas wild out.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
every
that.
time.
I want this. I'm like, yo,
Every
what the
time,
fuck,
bro.
man? They wild out. But like speaking on the black community, the fuck is this white boy on the podcast talking about black people?
What podcast is
talking
this?
about.
What's the white? I don't know the white boy name.
Uh-huh.
The white boy who do the parties that everybody be going to. Y'all ain't see this shit?
Nah.
That shit had me upset.
Of course it did. 'Cause
Oh, you talking about Michael Rubin? You talking about Michael
You talking
Rubin?
about, that's a name. He's not
Michael Rubin.
He's a owner of the 76ers.
I don't give a fuck who he
is
is.
he? Michael who?
Michael Rubin.
Michael Rubin.
He does the white parties with Meek Mill and all them.
Yeah,
the yacht
Yeah,
parties
that
and
white
some
boy.
shit.
So what about him?
What did he say?
He was on the podcast.
He doesn't want black. He doesn't like to see black.
No,
And
that's
it's
not what he
fighting
said.
us.
He said
What
black
he
on
said?
black crime.
Yeah, he was talking about black.
Black on black
it wasn't black on black crime. It was black on black something.
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
was like, who the fuck is you to talk about anything?
Because he's
fucking-
Meek Mill's
I was about
man.
to say some shit. Let me hold.
Yeah, go ahead, go. He's now the lights come out, but that's on there.
It's straight.
It's
It's straight.
straight. Meek Mill's man. He's Meek Mill man, and the conversation that's had before because people keep saying there's no such thing as black on black crime. Yeah, it is. People do crime where they live, so, so that's what it is.
White on white.
I heard what he said on the
Because nobody ever says white on white crime.
Right. But
It's just
exists.
crime.
I say it all the time.
Right, he said
When
it's
I
no
see that
crime, it's
note,
just
I see
crime.
some bull-
It wasn't just that.
But I know he was talking about a lot of shit.
you was talking about some shit.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
right, but he feels
This ain't
he
got nothing to do
do.
with it. But
Yeah.
even if it has
But he
nothing
deals
to
with
do
our
with
people
you.
though.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. but
It
I'm
ain't got
just
nothing to
saying.
do with you.
You saying
I understand
you don't
that.
want no white boys
I understand
talking
that,
about
but
Not at
his
all.
shit that
whole-
were black
His
shit.
whole camp is black with all the rappers and shit.
I don't give a
they
fuck.
They all
But
under
see,
him.
when
I don't-
it's
I hear
like
you.
that,
That ain't his
you
camp.
gotta-
That's just for promotional
we have
purposes
to
when he in front of the
We have to
cameras.
pull his coattail, his collar on
They
that.
did.
And
Yeah.
that.
They
They
did.
did?
But-
Okay.
No, they've been going crazy on him.
apologized. And he
no,
apologized
he
for it.
shouldn't. That's
didn't see that.
That's the only
He
problem I
apologized.
have.
No, he should.
He should have never apologized.
He should. You know
No.
why he should?
Why?
Because this white Jew did not get on there and talk about what Jews do. If you went on there and talk about some nigga shit, get on there and talk about that Jew shit.
He been part of prison reform and all the other shit.
I don't
that
give a
niggas
fuck.
had. No, I'm just saying.
You ain't talk about the Jew shit. Talk about the Jew shit and the Jew aspect and how they're perceived in the community and what happens with them
And then
as
I'm
a
not,
whole.
And then I'm not talking about how the community has lashed out at him. I'm talking about when I talk about pulling him by his
he got to
collar,
stand by
his people, all these niggas he hang out with.
You need to
check him.
If you're going to continue doing
Right.
this, you're going to have to still put the money behind the prison reform. You're going to still have to put money into. I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But I know why he said it.
Yeah,
He didn't come out and say it. They asked him a question.
right.
So he responded, just like when niggas be saying like, yo, why Dame always talking about Jay-Z? He didn't open with Jay-Z.
Right.
Y'all asked the nigga
Y'all
about
asked him
Jay-Z.
about it, yeah.
Y'all don't ask Jay about Dame.
Right.
I used to say the same. I just started letting K start talking about Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Oh,
Because-
this is what we doing now? Because I couldn't talk. I couldn't ask nothing.
I would say no. I said don't talk about her. Only reason why when y'all have her on your platform, y'all don't ask her about him.
Case, yeah.
But soon as he's there, your girl, I need to ask you that question too. Your girl just went wild out. And your girl, what's her name? Tasha K?
Tasha K.
Well, who was that?
This the
How
bitch-
that's my girl.
You told me this the bitch that was yeah, I'm saying bitch. That's the chick that was talking when Will Smith man was on there talking about what's.
Oh, I don't know nothing about her. I just saw that interview.
But you said
But
you wanted
she
you
just-
said you wanted to tell me some other shit about her, and we never.
I
brought
don't
it
know
back
nothing
up.
about her. She
no,
let-
you said
she
you
let
wanted
that
to tell me
nigga
some.
cook.
She let that nigga go.
and did nothing.
She just got sued, and then we still waiting because she said he got a week before he come back. He supposed to bring the nigga back.
Yeah.
She just got sued by Cardi B for $4 million. She filed bankruptcy, and she's still out here now. She just said some new shit about Rose, about Case.
What they got to do? Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that.
yeah, and she just did it. So Case was like, "Yo, I'm 5 minutes from going." I was like, "Nah, nigga, don't." The internet don't. That's the problem I have.
We
Yeah.
got to talk about what she said later?
yeah.
Okay. All right,
It's the
guys,
internet. The internet is just. Internet's a weird place because it allows people just to say be safe space for you
Yeah.
because you wouldn't say that in my face.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? And everybody is tough when there's no threat of no real violence.
Right.
Like, so now you can say whatever.
Right.
And I'm not gonna I don't know about that. I'll pull up. Like I can fly anywhere.
Right.
Like
Because I can go to track 4.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Could.
I can go to track 4. What's
could.
track 4?
Bet you won't say that
I
shit.
bet
in
you
my
won't
face.
Say that shit in my face.
Yep, we could definitely go there.
It's on
But
there.
To your,
We
to your
gonna
point,
talk
the internet also going back to your man, white boy, whatever. It's that's why I don't take the public response to
Right.
heart so much.
Right.
And I would much rather these motherfuckers, the Meek Mills and all, he probably fuck
You
with
say
Kevin
something.
Hart and all that.
You say something.
They need to be the ones that jump down his shit.
And I explain. I understand why you said what you
Yeah.
said because they asked you, but you're not. I get what he's talking about,
Yeah.
but just like there's that meme. I'm gonna send it to you where the white boy was like, as a white man, and all the black girls is like, no. They're like, you probably have a point,
Yeah.
but no,
But not.
But no.
But not here.
we not gonna
Right
talk
here, you don't
about
have
it.
a point.
We not gonna talk about this shit. So, Pocket, you drop a joint, right? Let's pull your shit up.
Which one? You
I
talking
got
about
one.
with him and me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's pull your shit up.
Why you pulling it up? So you don't DJ anymore at all.
I don't.
Where are your records?
In my house.
Let's get those. Let me get that out.
Yeah, let me get that. I know you can't. I know as a DJ you can't throw them out.
He got a Discogs page.
It's going to cost you if you come up in there for them motherfuckers. I promise you
I know
that.
you got years and years and doubles.
I said
and
that
shit.
to AMD recently.
Yeah, let
I
me
was
get
like,
that.
yo, all these is my records. They in your house, but they my records.
Right.
I got a crib now. Let me get them. He was like, nah.
My man, shout out to DJ Sean Soul. He's been in Japan maybe for like 2 decades. He
Wow.
still has a storage down here in Atlanta with over 50,000 records.
Wow.
Cass is serious
He's still
about
paying
In
on that
storage?
bill. In storage.
And he won't let
that
you get
heat,
it?
man.
He's not letting it go.
That heat tearing
oh,
the
they
records
probably
up.
done.
Man, tell him
They
to
probably
come
done.
up off that key,
They
man.
probably done. Because there ain't no AC
$2
in the storage room, so I'm like, yo. they
Tell him I
probably-
got a couple dollars for him.
I'm like, man, you gotta let
Break
those
that key
go,
open,
man. Yo, Sean, let them go, man. I need
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I got records, man. I buy and sell records, so
Okay,
you know.
okay.
But yeah, I got a crazy collection. It's
What
crazy.
you got? What you got, Sue? What you going to?
So
you going to the
DJ
album?
Pocket he dropped a new joint.
You going to the album?
Yeah, I'm going to the album. Toxic Masculinity. Let's go
Yep,
there.
that's what me and Meeks. Yep, me and Eddie Meeks, DJ
Okay.
Pocket, Eddie Meeks, Toxic.
I was lost
Masculinity.
too because when I seen Meeks, I thought he was talking about Meek Mill. And I was like, why is he?
I get that.
Yeah, I said, why are you talking? And I ain't hear no Meek Mill on this
Yeah.
shit. So I was ready to roast him for the Meek Mill shit.
I get Memphis Bleak because
Eddie
I'm
Meeks.
from Memphis and
I
Meek
did
Brown
what-
Bleak.
Memphis Bleak.
Yeah, Memphis Beat. So I did listen to it in order because Price doesn't like you to do shuffle.
Skip
He's like, yo,
around.
you put
But I saw they went in order.
They in order right here.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay, if they not, that's my first thing. He opened up with top.
He had the numbers on there.
Right, the numbers on here.
Yeah.
Then Still Sharp shouldn't have been the second record.
Still Sharp was the second record.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been the second.
Why not?
Why not?
Because he opened up with Toxic Masculinity.
Right.
With your man.
Define.
yeah.
Toxic
That was just to kind of set the
That's
stage.
the intro.
For, yeah.
It had nothing to do with nothing else.
Yeah.
Because
It had to do with toxic masculinity.
yeah, but it had nothing to do with the album until he got all the way down here. This should have been the second record then.
What's that?
I'm
I'm a man.
I'm a man. Yeah, see, you know.
No, because I'm following what you're saying.
Right.
I don't agree with you, but I'm following what you're saying.
That should have been the second record. That should have been number 2.
Okay.
Because you going into it.
said,
Because
you
when
know.
you go straight to Still Sharp, that don't got shit to do with your intro.
So there's some toxic lines in Still Sharp.
I hear you.
I see what you're saying. I
Right.
see what you're saying off of that.
So you're being too literal about it. You're being
Then
too
it shouldn't
literal.
have been the intro.
You're being too literal. But see, the intro
It
sets
wasn't
the
no
stage.
verse. It wasn't nothing. It was
To let 'em know what
it
is
was just
coming.
my nigga talking.
Right. But you gotta-
When you hear the song, if they heard the song, they'd be like, "Oh, that's the intro."
right.
It sounds like an intro record.
right.
But there's no song on that.
I understand.
Right? It's just him
I
talking.
understand
Nigga,
what you're saying.
I listen, nigga.
Yeah.
And see, that's for you to spark your L and take some tokes of it
Right.
before the words actually start.
When
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
heard
to
it,
set the stage.
And the track was straight. You ain't got no bars on that or nothing. Send that to me. Let me give you some.
oh, the first
Let me show you how to open. Let me show you how to do this, son.
when
we can talk.
when Still Sharp jumped off, and I heard it and I loved it. It was going in, and I was like, I know you're going. In the homage to the sharper images, shout out to Jax,
Right.
and all that, and I was with it.
So you got to kind of know.
It sounded because when I heard it and it came off, it was vintage. It was vintage Meeks.
Right.
It was vintage Meeks when I heard it. So I knew why it was the intro and why it went there. What you saying, I hear it, and I understand what you saying.
Yeah. He's saying get right to it.
Get right to it, nigga. Like, don't
go.
wait
Let's
to the
go.
end, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about that. This record been in the works for a minute, and it's a lot to consider. Like when you number one that title, and then we go from the title to what is the imagery and the artwork gonna look like?
Everything that you had on there, like, I get it.
Yeah,
But like, y'all didn't get to the pause, the meat.
I got
To the other, I'm like,
so
yo,
later on, I
right?
got
I was
you.
like, y'all,
I got you. And then to his point, it's toxic all the way
All the way through.
regardless
Right,
of what
gotcha.
the song title is,
Right.
how the song is
Right,
formatted, or whatever. It's
Right.
toxicity all the way
But
through.
when you make
I
a
got
joint
you.
like this,
I
nigga,
got
let's
you.
get to
Oh,
it.
no, I know. And I respect that.
The other thing is this too. We're Still Sharp. I thought it was important for people who don't know him the way he can go ahead and display his skills too, as far as an MC, to let him know that yo
To
he
let
can
him know this
spit
what it
for
is.
one,
Right.
and then for two he was just talking that.
You had
shit
two
to kinda
niggas
set the
on-
stage.
Wait, because on
So
Still
Without
Sharp,
Love is a little toxic as well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Still
Yeah,
Sharp
absolutely.
came on, and he was spitting. Like I said, it was vintage. And then he talked about bitches getting shot in their big ass feet.
Yeah.
That nigga wild business.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a nigga. I got a Beanie Siegel vibe, and it was two different shit. I was like, I hear Beans on this, and I hear something else, and I was like, I wonder if one of these niggas is from Philly. Is two niggas
Talking
on
about
the
Without
track.
Love.
Is it?
So the first cat is Lil Clayway. He from Baltimore. He from my hometown.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Superstition
you say
is
Without
second.
Love?
Love, nigga, love without love. Made a name for ourselves without buzz.
I was like, yo, that sound like Beans.
I can hear that. I can hear what you're saying.
But nigga, I'm listening. Like I'm saying, I fucks with it. There's a couple of joints on here. I was like, it's 14 songs too long, but
You say 14?
it's 14. It don't
Well,
need
one
to
is
be
the
4.
intro.
It
Oh,
was-
so you said it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. I was like, yo, they could have get this in 8 records, but
and you know what? When I talked to Meeks and I talked about the length and I said I thought it may be, but then I was like, no, it's not.
Right.
I don't think
It's on-
before.
it's
But
an
he got
hour and
he got
some change.
he got intros and shit that's not
Interludes.
records. He got interludes.
Right.
Built
Like you
into
did a
it.
record.
But,
like,
but
like,
the
like,
interlude, but the interlude was built in.
Right,
The only
right.
interlude that wasn't built in was number one.
was number
Right,
one,
yeah.
right? I was like, yo, why is this here? When it went to when I listened to Still Sharp, and I was like, nah, nigga. And then when I got to the end, I was like, oh no, this should have been the second record. He should have went straight to this.
What's the joint with the Nas shit?
She made.
she made with Nas on the hook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Take flight, it might be wrong, but I don't wanna be right. Yeah, I'm the love of your life, alright. But I still need my paper, alright. That's right, I still need my paper. And you gon' catch the vapors if I don't get my money tonight.
She major, yo. So when I bagged her up right, she major, yo. I keep her stash safe, kid. She bring more hoes.
It's nothing but the fly shit and fly chicks. Yes,
You produced this
that's
too?
included.
She major.
Nigga. Nigga.
And when I told you, listening to the bitch, I was like, nigga, it sounded like you had Nas on the album.
We ain't that fortunate. He on there, but
He on the album. It sounded like a Nas feature.
right.
Instead of like, oh, we gonna sample Nas and
Right.
shit. Where it was incorporated, it sounded like
Send
a
it to that
feature.
nigga. Tell him,
Yeah.
give me 16. Nigga.
Yeah.
Get a 16 on this, nigga.
Man, help me out with that, bro. I know you got that number. Help me do that,
Go ahead,
bro.
nigga, 6 degrees.
I do it.
6 degrees, nigga.
I try to make it happen if I don't think these niggas shut us down and shit. You never know these niggas just try to shut you down. real quick with shit,
Nas
man.
ain't like that.
Nah,
why?
I don't get that. I don't get that vibe. But nah, for real, make that. Yo, come on,
Make that call. nigga.
come on.
Make that call.
But nah, Pocket. That's a Pocket like go to right there. He'll put a hook together like that for you. And it could be all vocal staffs from the same song, or it could be bits and pieces. But I think that's a signature of his.
When I first started making beats, before I really had like MCs to go to, I would want to hear some vocals on my
Right.
joint. So either I would put an interlude in it to help me build it up, or I would create a hook like that to give me some direction on the track of how I wanted to go. So it's just something that kind of stuck with me over time.
I get you. Because
Yeah,
sometimes I
continue to do.
don't need to hear your verse. Let me hear you how you came in.
Right.
And then I don't need to hear your whole verse. Just
Right.
give me how.
Give me a little something.
Let me see how you came in. I'll take it
absolutely.
from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pockets, you listen to Jam Pony?
Jam Poli?
Jam Pony Express. That's
Jam
Miami.
I'm not hip.
I just wanted to know.
Now I may have heard it and don't know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need you tonight. You go home and listen to Jam
That Jam Pony, nigga.
Okay.
Jampony. Jam Pony.
Miami, boy.
All right.
Yeah,
Jam, but
man.
they was out of Lauderdale. Jam Pony Express.
All right, bet.
Bass records, right?
So let's
They
go
was
down.
DJs.
It was
It was a
DJs.
DJ crew. But when you listen to music in Miami, you got DJs. They play music. They play the music, and they talk over the music. Mm-hmm. Like it'll be rapping, and they'll say something that incorporates with the rap. They talk over the whole song, and that
Okay.
was like a Jam Pony thing.
Got it. I'm gonna look him up.
All right, Phono Bitch.
Produced by DJ John, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just on here. It was just, you didn't produce
It's
this
two
one.
songs on there that I didn't produce.
Which
Wait a minute,
one?
which one?
For No
Phono
Bitch,
Bitch.
and
Phono
I never should have loved
Last
her.
joint on
Yeah,
that.
the
Never
last
Shoulda Loved
one.
Her.
Two I
Yeah.
didn't
Never
produce.
Shoulda Loved Her?
I produced
Okay.
everything else.
Yeah.
Phono Bitch.
A woman once told me, never compromise your manhood, baby. Never compromise your manhood, darling. No compromise your manhood, OG. Never compromise your manhood. Don't compromise your manhood, baby. Never compromise your manhood for no
That's an anthem, nigga.
Yeah.
That's an anthem.
Wait,
nigga.
wait. So the wait a minute. The intro for Phono Bitch.
That's my mom's
Yes.
on the voicemail. Yeah. My mother instilled that in me. I'm a teenage father.
Okay.
And that whole situation was kind of wild. It didn't have to be as wild as it was. But the one thing she wanted me to take from that, my parents stepped in and made the situation right. And there were certain things I had to do as a 16-year-old to make that situation
They
right
ain't tell you
too.
nothing about condoms and none of that shit.
Yeah, I actually had the condom on me. It's a whole nother story.
You like
bro.
my
You
man?
had it.
said-
You had it on you, or you had it on?
No, I had it with me. The condom was in the room.
What's that?
I see my man. He was two things. My man was like, nigga, I'd had a condom in my hand. I was like,
yo.
in your hand, nigga? And other niggas said, yo, I perfected my stroke getting that condom off, nigga.
But the one thing she wanted me to know about that, you know, and I saw the whole shit go down. She was like, "Don't never I don't give a fuck if it's a baby involved, money, whatever it is. Your manhood is the most important thing. As long as you come out of any situation with that intact, you good money. You know what I'm saying?" And that I always hear that in the back of my head, in my ear, whenever I'm in a situation or whatever. I like, the one thing I'm gonna do is be a man about it.
Okay.
First and foremost. You know what I'm saying? So that was the inspiration for that, you know.
So this ain't your first time. This is not your first project.
Nah.
Okay.
Not by
what
a long
other projects
shot.
you had?
Man,
So
I
let
come
people know.
from
Yeah.
different crews. I got I just had a few years back we had some unreleased music. You were talking about 2-inch tape and all of that.
Right.
Yeah, I had a company. Shouts out to Bob Lippich over at Chopped Heron Records over in the UK. I had a little bit of a bidding war going on YouTube. Somehow one of my 5-man crew demos made it to YouTube. I have no idea how this happened, but it was a couple of labels in there like, yo, we want to get this first. I ended up going with Chopped Herring. So that was the Insane Circle's greatest hits. Started here in Atlanta. From that 5-man crew, me and my man Mello, shouts out to Mello, we jumped off Prophetics. Prophetics is, you know, me, Mello Melanin, DJ John Doe, and the original Prophetics included my man G Supreme Allah. So peace out to G Supreme.
I knew the name
I didn't know that.
Prophetics.
Yeah.
I knew the
didn't know
name
that.
Prophetics, but I didn't know the material.
Yeah.
Like I seen the name.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when shit was popping.
Yeah, it was
Around the
it was literally 2 iterations. You know, G didn't stick around for long, but that's still my man. And then me and Mello, that first one was the Unfold, and after that we wanted to follow up. So we follow up with High Risk, and High Risk is, you know, considered, you know, Atlanta staple, so to speak. We made a lot of noise with that. Production by MF Doom is on there. Various other producers. We had one of our
Rattle some
videos.
feathers saying that shit, man.
Had one of our videos played on them.
Every time.
Yeah, I already know it. But we had one of our videos played on MTV. We was fortunate enough to tour with Karis One
my nigga.
from that record. We did a West Coast tour with Chris after High Risk. Shouts out to Chris, man. Him and G Simone took such good care of us.
How you get up with Benkus?
With Benkus, man, Benkus is a wild story because even I actually got to go back because after the Insane Circle, I went solo. So there's Larger Than Life, Eddie Meeks and Tarico. I did a solo project, and all of that jumped off here in Atlanta. And for whatever reason, we was really trying to get to the radio. So this around the time where Hot 97 first jumped off here in Atlanta. Around that time, we did one of the first promos for the radio station here. This was during
Hot
the
97
time.
or Hot 105?
Nah, Hot 97.
Because
Before-
they was 105 first, right?
Nah, they was 97, and
No,
they went
now
to
they 107. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they 107
They was Hot
now.
107, then
Yeah,
they 107.
But we did our promo and was fucking with them before they even came live on air. So they was just tape relay,
Because they did.
and it was
the first
24/7.
The first promo they did. You remember who did the first promo?
Nah, who did it?
Kelly Love Jones and Cannabis.
That sounds very familiar.
What
Yeah.
year did you go with KRS?
KRS was early 2000s.
So was Manhunt, and then there was some niggas out of Rhode Island. What's they fucking names? I might hit them too, because that nigga Sean, I gotta hit that nigga to find out.
Well, you asking was they out with us?
No, they was out with y'all. See if they was with y'all.
Now that's a good story because come to find out, Chris rents out stage time. So,
But he came through Rhode Island when the same thing he got with them other niggas. What's the? I forgot they fucking rap shit. But the little dread niggas, he had the single out with them niggas.
Spark my Channel Live.
He used to go around when he go into a city.
Yeah.
If the niggas is popping,
Yeah.
he would grab them niggas, and he grabbed them niggas from. He grabbed Sean from Manhunt. He wound up fucking with fucking Wyclef later.
Okay.
But he was.
That's how he fucked with old girl in Florida.
Yeah, he
Mother
was like, yo,
Superior.
Mother Superior. He's like,
yeah.
oh, Unite? Oh, nah,
Yeah.
I fuck with you. Go, yeah, go fuck with
he
me.
got
yeah.
he got a crew I rock with in Memphis like that, the Iron Mike Coalition.
Right,
He pulled them
he was like,
them
yo,
up.
Unite?
He
Oh.
good for that.
He was like,
you
yeah, I got
know?
a couple more shows.
Yeah.
Come fuck with me.
Yeah,
And he
but
went-
but
yeah.
but what you don't realize is that you paying 4 to 5 up to a stack for your stage time,
Right.
which is not a bad investment.
No, he'll pay you, but he'll
Yeah.
take money.
Exactly.
Out of you.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad investment at all. Now
Right.
we was fortunate enough when we went. We opened up for him at Hillside Truth Center. Rest in peace to Dr. Barbara King. They had a hip hop ministry over there, and they brought Chris in, and we performed in the church. And from there, he was like, "Yo, I'm about to do like 15 dates in Cali. What y'all think about rolling with me?" That's no question.
Right.
We out. And they looked out for us. They didn't do us like that because we weren't technically opening up for him. We was stage support. And out of Chris's own mouth, he was like, yo, this is the first time I ain't had a little nigga on stage with me. He was like, I got 3. It's 3. All 3 of us is gigantic. Like he was like the stage about to be crazy. And from what I could tell, man, it was just a great time.
So how did y'all link?
But wait. Hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
You didn't finish the banking shit.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Binkers, going back to Binkers. So we trying to get on radio. I don't know why we trying to do that, but we ain't got no radio records or none of that.
Because that was the thing.
But I just thought we belonged on the radio. So they try to mess with us a little bit, and they let us do a joint over on Camden Road at one of them clubs over there. And they had the radio out there with the spotlight. You know, they do a live radio feed and whatnot. Jared Smoking B was hosting the shit. And all day long, they talking about, yeah, Eddie Meek's gonna be there, larger than life, blah, blah, blah. So unknown to me, Jax is hearing this. And my man hopped on the bus and rode the MARTA bus over to Camden Road from Buford Highway.
Yeah.
And came to see me.
Yeah.
And chopped it up with me after the stage. It was real brief because I was trying to get the fuck up out of it. I ain't had no business on Camden Road doing. I got dreads. I'm rapping about Selassie and all of that and old conscious rap, positive rap over on Camden Road. These other niggas got shake dancers with them and you know they rapping about the trap before the trap was even.
That was a wild
It's
time.
a while ago.
Yeah, it was
but
a
Jax was
wild
like,
time.
"Yo, God, peace. I'm Jax, man. I heard you was gonna be on the radio, man. Blah blah blah. I'm glad to meet you." I'm like, "I'm glad to meet you too, bro." And this is a time where I don't even know that Atlanta Underground is a thing.
Word.
Yeah, like I'm out in Marietta. I don't know about Binkers. I don't know about.
He knew who you was.
He just knew from. Well, come to find out, what made everybody come to realize who I was we was in the rap pages. One issue, Jermaine Dupri is on the cover.
Yeah.
And the new music session is like in the middle of the magazine. So
That's back when niggas cared about rap.
right.
magazines.
So on one page it's Eminem, his first time dropping.
Right.
On the back side of that page is me, and then the next page from there is Cardinal
I
Official.
seen that. He was still with Outsiders. Then.
Right. So it's like it was just a time, and then that's when Atlanta knows about me, but I don't know about Binkers. I don't know about Chief Justice and his crew.
Shout out to Architects.
I don't know about the Micronauts. I don't know none of this.
Not self-I.
So
Myself.
shortly after that, we started going into the city a little bit more, and we see everything. It was one show at MJQ. Everybody's out there. Star, Bathsheba Earth, Micronauts,
Star, your girl?
Star.
Okay.
Dinkus.
Bathsheba.
Yeah, everybody's out there, and I'm like, yo, this whole shit is going on. Like, and then I messed around and seen. I was like, oh, yo, what's up? I seen Jax again. He was like, yo. He like, so this is what we doing.
What
I'm like,
we out here, nigga.
So ever since then, I've been down and Jax, you know,
best nigga ever.
Best dude ever, especially for this city and this scene. The scene ain't been the same since.
It ain't, and the fact that his name and his legacy still lives on is it just shows who he was. Like this nigga, yo.
Yeah.
It was a good ass nigga.
That's how I heard about him, because y'all celebrate him every year.
Every year.
I seen the flyer.
That's
I don't
how I know.
know.
Y'all keep his name alive, because I never met him.
You gotta do it.
And I never seen him before, but y'all keep his name alive.
He's deserving.
You got
he's
to.
deserving
This
of that.
nigga was different.
Yeah, he's deserving of that.
dope.
And not only that, just the plans that he had for, you know, bringing others into the fold, and
we were supposed to shoot a video for Jax the Ripper.
Yeah.
He came by the crib.
Yeah, man.
Sage was here.
Yeah.
Him and Lisa came by the
Yeah,
crib.
man.
And we chopped it up and talked about it and shit.
He just had plans, and then when I found out after he passed that I was included in them plans, that shit just kind of fucked me up all over again, because I never forget the call I got.
You remember? Oh, no. Go ahead. Talk about the
Yeah,
call
I'm just
first.
saying I never forget the call I got about him passing away. Like we hear about cats passing away all the time, but you rarely hear about a cat passing away mid-performance.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, say what?
Let me tell you.
on stage, bro.
I'm gonna tell you about that.
Oh, he hang gathers niggas?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about that. I'm gonna tell you about that
bro.
night. But I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
That night was Lenny's.
Yep.
You were there?
I stayed across the street at Auburn Glen. I went over there. I said, yo, who performing tonight? And the nigga at the door was like, so-and-so, so-and-so. Never said Binkus. If he said Binkus, I'm in the door.
You'd have went in there, yeah.
I'm in the door. He said whatever he said. And I was like, all right. Sage was just born. So this was Barack got voted in November.
Oh, wait.
In 2008, Barack got voted in November. Jax passed before that. So Sage was maybe 6 months.
Okay.
She was at my house, her and her mother. They was asleep. I went over to Lenny's. Who rocking? So-and-so and so-and-so. I was like,
Across the street from your house?
Yep.
Right there. Yeah, okay,
Lenny's.
got you. Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm cool. And I went home. Went home, laid down, and woke up in the morning. Phone is crazy.
Man.
Phone is crazy. And when I thought about it after, I was like,
You couldn't have been there.
I would like to be there,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't like to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen enough shit, and I've been through enough shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would have been the shit for me to go through
Right.
as well.
Right. I don't think I would have done well in that situation
No.
either.
I remember Lenny's. That's across the street from your shit on the
Yeah.
boulevard.
Right
I
across.
remember the
That's what- that's
because
what
we used
I
to be
chopped
in
it
that
with-
parking lot all the
with,
time.
Parking lot,
Right.
yeah.
In that parking lot where I chopped it up with Sean Price
Yep.
after the show.
No doubt. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if
Y'all did a video over there.
there's a bunch of them.
I think Case did his video over there. That's when I first.
Oh no, up the street.
Up the
We
street,
did
yeah, that's where I went.
in that little we
And that
did
was 08
a
too.
lovely video.
And that was 08.
And
early
yeah,
08.
that was in 09.
Okay.
That was 09.
I'm gonna tell you why it was 08.
I know we didn't do it in 08 because the album didn't drop to
I'm gonna tell you why.
why was it?
Because I was there. It was in a warehouse, and I met.
It's a
Blue.
warehouse.
And I met Blue there. And
It wasn't 08
and he had
though.
a Navigator or Expedition.
Let that
one of
nigga
the big-
finish.
Big black
We,
trucks.
we had a Lexus.
My daughter
the biggest
wasn't born
LX,
yet.
Lexus LX 470. I remember.
My daughter wasn't born yet.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't have a name yet.
Uh-huh.
Case's daughter name is Sky.
Yeah.
He was like, Sky, come over here. So let me get that.
She was in the video. Both of them, and he had just met.
Let me get that name.
He met his wife. Well, no longer his wife, but
I was
You
there.
ain't listening.
I was there.
Not in 08 though.
My daughter wasn't born.
You ain't listening to
My
what
daughter
he
was born October 28th.
He just told you what it was.
This was earlier this year. This had to be like February, March, April, somewhere.
Yeah,
Because I was still trying to get a name. And he was like, Sky, come in. She was in the video. I remember I was in the cut. And I took the name. I was like, let me get that. And I named my daughter Sky. Because I was running out of time.
I believe that nigga more than I believe you.
Whatever.
I remember it was in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. It's a bunch of shit.
And I
We
met
just
Blue.
shot the whole shit there.
Yeah, Blue was in the back.
Blue he was sitting there. Yeah, I was there, nigga.
You wasn't there like Free was there. Free was there.
Nah, there was
he
bitches
was locked
in there.
in.
There was bitches in there. Because we get bitches all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, they were all in
was
the
there.
back.
Nice.
And that was his speed. 3 of them was his speed. They was
It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
Yeah. And you was making a store run. You was like, you're free coming real quick.
You talking about bitches. He talking about his daughter thing. I believe that nigga.
Tell you, man.
But Meeks, you remember Athens?
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic time.
Athens. Get the
And
call.
that was right before.
Yeah, it was right
Jack's
before.
Pass too.
Yeah.
Fantastic time.
Yeah, because it was so spur of the moment. It's like, yo, Meeks, come take this trip with us. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, where we going? He's like, we're going to Athens. Top Cat got it set up for us.
Right.
I'm like, all right, what I got to do? He's like, just come to the crib. We got a rental van. It was like a field trip.
It was
we
very
in the
much
back.
like
Yeah, we in the back. We in the back wilding. We get up to Athens. We continue wilding all the way back to Atlanta. It's just a good time, man. And yeah, that was I felt like that was gonna be the beginning of many of those trips like that.
Right.
And they was just cut short.
I got 2 questions.
Wait, but I just want to talk about that because I remember that time. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed that joint. I went. I rode with Top Cat. Me and Top Cat went out there. They had that. That was the first time they did Every Day. I recorded the whole shit.
Yeah.
I recorded the whole shit.
Yo, we
got
just
it?
used
They did every day.
some
Shot
of
the
that
video?
footage at the end of the Still
Of course you
Sharp
got his
video.
Shut up, nigga.
That's what that was.
Which one?
We just used some of that footage for the end of the Still Sharp video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should
He
tell
got
me.
your
I
video.
got plenty of them.
I
got
know.
plenty.
He got wild images
Yeah.
of y'all. My images is
Don't
gone.
listen, nigga.
Delete.
So when
I don't believe that, first of all.
He lost all my shit, nigga.
I lost a third of a video we shot.
My Cool Herc video's gone, nigga.
That wasn't a video. That was a picture.
Whatever, nigga.
Relax.
It's gone.
Relax.
I don't have it with the Godfather hip hop.
Right. Damn.
But
That never happened.
Damn.
It never happened. My Red Band shit gone.
Damn.
Okay. Continue.
anyway,
Get that out.
anyway, the Augusta trip, it was dope. The first time I saw Flux did the Izzy for Real joint. First time he did that joint. The Everyday joint. And then I think we had like 2 cameras and shot all that shit. And then you did
Shoulder
my
chip.
shit, shoulder chip.
Yeah, shoulder chip.
Shoulder chip is still my shit. I just all this to say I
That's
want to
not
say
on
that.
here.
No, that's old.
That's back.
That's
Yeah,
old.
that's
That's
back.
That's
Yeah.
not on here.
Shoulder chip is still my shit.
Shouts out to Yamin for that beat. Yamin
That's
did
still
that
my
for
shit.
me. Yeah.
So this nigga Meeks is rapping, right? He's doing the show, and this nigga he's just walking in a circle around the stage, just
Yeah.
rapping. Yo, shoulder chip is still my joint.
That's
all
what's
that.
up.
All that to say
Yeah.
is that whole trip was great. Those moments, Flux doing Izzy for Real, the biggest Every Day, you doing shoulder chip, and whoever brought them hot ass chicken wings.
Oh yeah.
All that, all that was a thing.
Just an experience, man. But we got so many moments like that. But it's like when time get cut short like that,
Yeah.
boy, it's hard to come back. You know what I'm saying? And it was a minute, I think, for everybody involved before they could get back to feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get back on some regular things, you know what I mean? But yeah, we had to celebrate that dude, man. 'Cause he meant I said it in a verse, he meant the world to the city, and his absence kind of got the scene on shitty. You know what I'm saying? it's some real shit like that, and we not gonna get none of that back.
Hold on. I got, besides the two questions I have for you, you said that he had plans, or was it you?
I was talking about it. Yeah.
What direction was he trying to go?
Jax was all about unifying the biggest and the greatest in the city.
Okay.
And he ain't had no problem with somebody that fell short. But if you was gonna come fucking with him and what he had planned, your shit had to be up here.
And you saying that it didn't happen?
Nah, we didn't get to that point. Like it was, and I didn't find out about these plans until after he passed. Like he was about to really get on some conglomerate shit.
I'm gonna talk
because he was already working.
I'm gonna talk to you after we get off the mic because I don't want to have this conversation. But there's a process to keep that going, and I'm gonna show you how that.
No doubt,
because he had they had the sponsorship shit. They had the LRG shit.
Yep.
And then when Fat Beats came, the Mitchell Street, they was in with the Fat Beats shit.
Yep.
They was at the LRG. They was with Fat Beats.
His time with Fife and Smoking Needles.
Fife was with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Roots.
Okay.
And they did the Japan shit. First niggas to do the vinyl shit back in the day. It was like, yo, it was like Binkus. The way they was moving.
When we shut this off, I'm gonna tell you why I asked that question.
The niggas that was moving like that at the time, of course, was goddamn, what's my
Mass
name? Mass Influence. Mass Influence was Mass Influence.
Yeah.
They
First
was the
and
niggas,
foremost, yeah.
They was the niggas that was doing the thing. Binkus was doing their thing. It was another one. Oh, and Micronauts. Micronauts.
Yep.
They was moving.
Yeah.
It was like Cult of Icon, they was trying to move and do that shit. And then and it was like an inside. It was a whole nother thing.
Yep.
Could have been more. But
could have been way more.
Yeah. But the way Mass Influence was moving, they was moving. They was connecting with people from here and there and whatever.
Yeah, Mass Influence is who I was referencing to when you talk about, being at a certain level and just getting tired of dealing with the bullshit with promoters and all that. I remember, shouts out to Spearhead X. I remember
Spearhead X.
Yeah,
I saw him at the last year.
Yeah,
and I said I would have called you Spearhead X, but I know you. He was like, nah, I'm getting back to that. Nigga,
yeah,
holla at me.
No doubt. He definitely is.
Yeah.
But I remember they was getting ready to do their European run. They go over to Europe once a year. And he was not looking forward to it. I was like, bro, I'll trade places with you in a minute. He like, you say that shit, Meeks, but wait till you get over there. You get over there, motherfuckers ain't bathing regularly. He like that language barrier, that your timing is off. You got to get on trains. You get to the train station, can't read the goddamn signs and shit. He was like, you say that shit, but he's like, that shit is hard work. And I was just like, it made me think. It was like, yo, we as a young artist back then, we want to do this shit, but we really have no idea.
I seen your
what
man.
It takes.
I seen your man not last week before last, when he said, "Yo, don't call me that name."
Who that?
Jamal Willett, Gravy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I said, "Yo, you Gravy or you Jamal?" He was like, "Nigga, I'm always gonna be Gravy." Yeah, you got these white people calling you Jamal.
He played Biggie, right?
Yeah. I was like, nigga, I know you was Gravy.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
Skip all that other bullshit,
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
Your name is Gravy.
Yeah.
But the two questions I had.
Okay.
Here's the first one. White bitch.
Yep.
I had the first one.
It's called Look At Me.
No, whatever, nigga. Whatever. It's white bitch.
Wait.
Look at me and my white bitch. Look at me and my white bitch. Hey, look at me and my white bitch. Me and my white bitch. Look at me and my white bitch. Look at me. We take a
This is real BET Uncut-ish.
Yep.
After dark.
Yeah. It's wrong.
BET Uncut-ish.
Wrong rap for sure.
What was the inspiration that it made this album? Because did you do the production on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you heard this production,
I love it.
when you, I ain't fucking with this nigga.
So
Look at this. When you did that, that's what you heard when you first heard it?
So the way the idea of it came about was, we was just in the lab. We always in the lab, drinking, smoking, talking shit to each other. When we in the lab, just me and him, like we always just talking shit to each other.
Okay.
And then,
Super faded.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, we get to the point where it's late, we faded, and then we start philosophizing, and I was like,
We need to do something this.
I was like, somehow we got on politics and just
Right.
talking about it. And I was like, it's wild how in the industry it's like you got all these songs where people talking about bitches, but it's like it's only black people. We only talking about. I said, what about the white bitches? Like anybody talking about no white bitches and shit. I said you should do a song about white bitches.
And then you said, "Look at me and my wife."
And then his wheels I guess started turning. That's
got
not
a
what I
white
was
bitch?
expecting him to come up with.
And the beat doesn't even lend to that. But
You got
I'm
a white
a-
bitch?
what's that?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Say what?
Nah,
Huh? What? You got a white bitch?
nah, I don't. I've never had that luxury. Look at me, dog.
Nigga,
I'm 6'7",
You
280.
appropriating.
Man,
Nigga,
I'm 6.
You Drake right now.
Bro, I'm 6'7", 280.
said
No
you
white
Drake
woman has
right there.
ever
You
expressed
6'7",
her love.
you said 6'7", 280?
Yeah.
You should have a white bitch.
Nah.
You should have four
I don't
of
have the
them.
NBA contract.
I was wondering he ain't got a contract.
I don't have the NBA contract to go with it.
You don't need it. You just walk in and like,
They don't know that.
I never
just
had
saw
to
last
look,
night,
I
word?
never had one even look at me like they wanted
you never been to
Never.
Amsterdam?
And my mother's going back to my mother. If she can't, use
your
our comb,
You can't bring her
don't
home.
bring her home.
You
My
been
mom would
been
not.
Amsterdam or Australia? You ain't been
Yeah,
none of them shit.
none of that. Nah. And I ain't looking. It's black women everywhere, so I know what I'm doing. But the beat. I was saying the beat don't even lend to that. Like that's a love song, and what we did with it is ain't no love at all. You know what I'm saying? But again, just one of them nights, and he said what he said, and the beat is playing, and
But okay,
I'm just-
when you put the beat on, what did you
Yeah.
just say? What did you say when you put the beat on?
Well, I didn't. It wasn't the beat yet. We had that conversation that
Yeah.
I mentioned.
Oh, you had the
And
conversation early. Oh,
Then I
okay.
probably started playing beats or whatever.
Yeah.
He heard it, and it just.
And then I
He
can
ran with
can
it.
click on something like real quick, and I hear the melody, and I'm like, look at me and my white bitch.
How does that go over when you perform that?
I haven't performed it.
Oh shit! Yeah, you gotta
And we
perform
played the
that.
record. Remember the joint?
The original.
Oh man.
And you have mad white bitches on
Forgot who
stage
it
when you
was.
perform
Right.
too. That's
Remember
crazy.
The interlude, the group. Who was it that we listened to? That was the other part of it. We listened to a record. If you listen to the prelude to that song, which is at the end of the previous song.
Oh, that's
That's
is it?
no. Wasn't it was it the Dells? No, I can't remember. I can't remember.
One
what
of
it
them.
was.
One of them.
But it's one of the older groups.
Yeah, and he's
And that's
saying,
the-
"Look at me, I'm in love," like
Right,
that.
right.
And I'm just like, "No, look at me and my white bitch." Yeah,
Okay.
is more
You gotta
appropriate.
perform that, and you need a video for that.
Well,
That's crazy.
On the
Got a
twen- on-
performance
on-
coming
on
up on
24th.
8/24. Yeah, it might.
8/24,
It might.
529.
Oh, where?
It might.
529?
529. Yeah.
Okay, I'm-
Saturday
y'all
night.
performing?
Yeah, we
I'm
got a
coming
show
through.
coming up
Okay.
August.
If you do that,
Oh,
so
no, I'm gonna be
I'm
in-
coming through.
Damn, I'm gonna be
You ain't gonna be
in
here.
Lexington,
Okay.
Kentucky.
I'm a
That's what's up. It might come out. It might come out then. You asked me
I'm coming through.
how's it come out when I perform and
I'll
haven't
be there.
performed it yet.
You gotta have a gang of white bitches. on.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
them on stage with you, yeah.
But see, I ain't gonna be able to drink
you-
that night at 529 because all the bartenders is white bitches. So
Yeah,
I'm
do that, nigga.
I'm gonna have to bring my
them up.
own.
Yeah,
I'm
bring
gonna
them
my
up.
own bar.
They're
You
like,
gotta
word?
have, no, you
Okay.
gotta have, you can't have no, you gotta have random, like
Pull them on stage.
You gotta have
man,
random
or,
white
or
bitches.
Go outside and get them like, yo, I'm
like
about to do this
accountants
song.
and shit. You can't have no strippers.
First and foremost, I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be a whole lot of white people there that night.
I can make it
period.
happen. You know what I mean? I'll send like 90 white bitches over there.
My man.
I ain't even there. Matter
Yo.
of fact, let me text her right now. I'm like,
Yo.
yo, I need 17 white bitches.
If you could pull that
We'll
off,
put the
bro,
goal
I
out
would
and
do
start
it. 'Cause
typing
I
on
do
Facebook,
that. I
yo.
do that record in a heartbeat.
Say
Got
less.
to, man.
Like,
Say less.
Like, listen.
With 529?
The whole thing
529?
with
24th,
the whole
yeah.
thing about the title of the album and the concept of the album and everything. Yeah. From day one, I done told my folks I want all the smoke. Like, who knows when we get this opportunity again?
And that's my second question.
Yeah.
Though. How did y'all link up? Like, you a producer, you're not a rapper. When he sent it, I thought you was rapping on it.
Oh, got you. No,
And then when I was sitting, I was like,
It was like Eric B and Rakim.
Right,
You know
there's
what
a
I'm
bunch of.
saying?
I was
We
like,
went
yo,
after
none
that.
of this shit has nothing to do with him. But so, how did y'all link?
We known each other. We 20 plus in the game at this point.
But
shouts out
this
to-
is your first time that y'all linking.
Nah,
or
we
y'all
done
did
we
before?
done music throughout the years.
Y'all didn't do
but
an
we ain't
album?
never done a full length.
Yeah, ain't
This
never
is
done a
first
full
full length.
project.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But we done shot music videos, everything.
Okay.
I've been on his projects. He's done production on some of mine, so
Okay.
the connection is there. But we initially meet through Count Bass D.
Okay, that's the dude that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, Count hit me up and told me his man was new to town. Check in with him, just just
Look
go
out
over and
for
build up, go build with him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We just been rocking ever since. Pocket was living off South Cobb when I first met him.
Okay.
And we done been in different apartments, been in different cribs, and now we live like 15 minutes away from each other. I'm here in Douglasville. I'm right here in the SWAT. So
Okay.
the
Yeah, I heard
connection.
you live around the corner.
Yeah,
Right
Go
around the corner.
The
So
studio
we got-
upstairs.
Yep, I got a studio at the crib
Not
too.
produce, but you know what I'm saying.
You
I'm
do beats?
No.
Okay,
All I do is I write.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to build
Anybody
that.
that wants smoke, they can pull up.
No doubt.
We got to
No
build.
doubt. No doubt.
I
So
give
that's
everybody this work.
that's what it is. Just early on connection, and we done built a relationship the way it is now.
I'm like Darth Vader. Empire Strike Back. You remember when Luke Skywalker thought he learned a couple tricks,
Right.
and he tried to run up on Darth? What'd he do? He got his arm cut off, right?
So no,
He didn't get his arm cut off.
Yeah, he got his arm cut off.
He cut off his hand.
His hand.
Whatever, nigga, he got his arm cut off. Don't run up over here.
And on some, stop, get out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Little nigga.
Right.
Ain't once in a while I gotta show these the niggas. This is what I do,
Yeah, man.
nigga.
Yeah.
When they asked Kobe, he was like, "Yo, so he said he beat you 1-on-1." He was like, "This is what I do."
Yeah, yeah, and even to that, this a first release for me in almost 10 years.
Okay.
Like we started the podcast almost 10 years ago,
Right.
and
Yeah,
I
you said that.
kind of
Right.
like right before we started the podcast, Dochino, it was my 2-man crew, me and John Doe, we dropped a EP entitled Stanky. And I hadn't done no music since then. So we've been
How was that?
Hold on. You said 10 years?
Yeah.
And you didn't do
almost.
nothing?
Yeah.
Let's talk to this nigga right here.
Yo.
We'll talk to this nigga right
What
here.
we talking about?
Let me ask you.
About picking it back up.
Yeah, nigga, with the mic on, nigga.
Man,
How was that going back and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it again? Because I got a call the other day about doing something.
You just gotta.
You got a call yesterday.
You just gotta think about what the impact could potentially be. And
How did you attack it?
my whole,
Writers gonna write.
writer's gonna write. And that 10 years, don't get me wrong, I done did features and,
Right.
and I'm still writing. My mind
But you
still,
write every day. Like, even if you don't put it down.
Yeah, my mind
whatever it
still
is.
I'm not
my
writing.
mind still works in
But you got
bars.
shit,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
You still
I'm
that
not-
nigga.
I'm not
nigga.
writing.
Stop, nigga.
Yo.
Stop, nigga.
It ain't like that, B Price. I promise. You. I promise. And if you got some good direction, a good foundation in terms of the music foundation to take it somewhere else, it'll come back to you like that. And I want to do this shit all the time, but we got real lives, bro.
But now you got more life experiences,
Right.
more shit to talk
Yeah.
about. different
Let's
shit.
go back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wise
I mean, it's
intelligence.
different now.
Where did you find? What you said that was your man before that? Was that an old
still out here.
verse?
He out here,
Or
right?
is
No,
that an
it's not
old
an old
verse or
verse.
is that new?
No, he did that for the song.
Oh, he did it
He's
for that
still
shit?
out. He's still out this way,
Okay.
right?
So
Because he ain't been penning. I can tell he hasn't been penning.
Wise has been penning. Wise
Well,
got
yeah.
penning. Me and Wise got 2 albums before that album.
He's still in
You don't
Atlanta.
think he been penning?
Is he
saying-
still in Atlanta?
I know him. He's a better writer than the verse that he put out.
You must not have been listening to
I
the
li-
other
no.
stuff he doing.
I don't know the stuff. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
song he gave you.
Gotcha.
I'm talking.
Wise is
I fuck with Wise.
No, I got what you're saying. Hold up. What you're saying.
Hold up. Let's be clear. This is
got
not
what
me
you're saying.
shitting on Wise.
No, I got what you're
If
saying.
I was standing in the studio with Wise,
You feel like he got better bars than what he
you
put
got
in that joint.
what he did on that track. I don't know if it was the track, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I would say it was a track.
It was the track. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, Wise, I know you, nigga. I don't know him personally, but nigga, I know you.
Nah, Wise,
Wise, nigga.
Wise is on
Nigga,
a whole nother plateau.
I
right now.
love Wise.
I'll bring you some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Wise get busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
And
didn't
I
get
feel
busy
like,
on this shit.
I feel like he did get busy. I
got
felt like
busy
he
on
got
it.
busy in a more traditional, wise, intelligent
Right.
way.
Yeah, nah, nigga. I
Plus-
want to hear that shit, nigga.
I hear you.
Plus it was
Niggas ain't hear you.
Plus it was a
Yeah,
certain
that shit.
topic he was trying to stick to, and that
Fuck
sort of
that,
thing.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I want you to black
So
out.
cats have heard him. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
You see, I haven't heard Wise.
yeah, he got albums.
So when you put shit on,
He
nigga,
actually dropping the album this month.
nigga, I need to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
nigga,
I got it for you.
nigga, every time you come, I want smoke. So when
Yeah.
the nigga don't give me that smoke, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
this nigga's out for Loaded Lux. When he don't give me what I want, I'm like, come on, Lux, man.
Right.
You way better than what you, nigga.
Right.
Don't let nobody doubt you on
Right.
nothing, nigga. Anything I put my vocals on, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm bodying this shit.
I just think that was a different type of Wise verse.
When I seen it,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him. I just listened to the
Right.
run. I didn't even, and then I looked and I was like, who's this? And I was like, oh no, I know that nigga. I know this nigga. He could have been way better
Yeah.
than what he did, and I wouldn't have, like DMX did the Why We Die shit for with
That's
Busta
my shit.
Rhymes.
That's my shit.
DMX said, "Oh, you got Jay-Z on this shit, nigga. I was just playing around. I could have gave a bet." And Busta was like, "Nah, nigga, that was the shit." He was like, "Nah, I'd have went hard."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Nah, I get it.
And I'm like, yo, I know Wise, nigga. Like, I'm like, if I'd have known it was him before I heard it, like, that's good for niggas that never heard you, nigga.
Right.
I heard you, nigga.
Nah,
you supposed to
don't.
bounce
But,
on this shit.
but don't lose sight of the fact that man, he's still a wild
Right.
animal, man. He's still a wild animal, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I think unknowingly we kind of like reeled him in a little bit because, like you said, it had to
Right.
stay on topic. Blah blah blah, whatever.
And I'm a snob when it comes to shit. Like, even when people that come and send me verses, if I try to fix it and do whatever it is, like, I do this part of it. And Kay said the same shit to me. He was like, yo, because there's other artists that send me shit, and I'm like, nah, he was like, nah, these other niggas don't listen to that. So that's not what, but I'm like, nah, nigga, your bars still gotta be, nigga, if you put in your pen to pad or whatever you trying to over the joint, nigga, if it's coming out, it gotta make sense.
Yeah.
And two, it gotta be that shit, or I'm not. But I've got kicked. I've lost sessions on penning for shit for other niggas. Doing, I was like, nah, that's not it, nigga.
Yeah.
And they like, nah, nigga, that shit is trash.
And see, for me, he could have spit the ABCs on the
that
joint
shit
because
was- it's wild,
because
you
me,
know, right.
it took me back. Like when I first heard his verse, I knew he dropped it, but I hadn't heard it. I went over there one night and heard it. Man, I was back in the 9th grade, man, watching Yo MTV Raps. I'm like, yo, I got Wise on a verse. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Right.
And I personally feel like he did his thing. I'm not mad at it. But I got excited about the Blue verse too, because Blue is real
Blue's on here
prolific.
too. Right,
He
right.
prolific out here right now. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's just like it's just a lot of stuff coming together on this one project.
I'm an asshole when it come to bars. I don't care. You could play around and do whatever, but it's still like niggas talk about country grammar for Nelly.
Yeah.
I listen to what that nigga was saying in that verse.
Yeah.
That nigga was spitting. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about.
Yo, for us first hearing somebody out of St. Louis,
Nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you
like
can't
listen to
front
country.
on that.
Fuck the record and what y'all thinking that whatever it is.
Right.
Listen to what that nigga's saying.
Right.
If you listen to what that nigga's saying,
Right.
come on, man.
Yeah.
So we take it back as far as the project. Pocket, Eddie Meeks, Toxic Masculinity. What what do you want from it? What do you expect from this?
Yeah, what are you doing with it? Yeah.
We gotten our visual aspects of the record up. There's still some more visuals to come out. We're gonna shoot some more videos. Like I said, we got the show coming up on the 24th at 529. That's a first performance opportunity since we released the record on July 23rd of this year. But it's really been, and this is the other thing, Price, about Seuss talking about you need to get back on it. It's been a major learning experience because we come from, and Seuss, you know this too. This digital game is a totally different game right now. So
Very much so.
For me to have to go and get, Spotify for artists and Apple Music
And you
for
had to build
artists,
all
and
that
you got to
shit
build
get
all
it.
that
Right,
up.
Right.
You gotta
Not
go
only
live, you gotta post, you gotta engage.
not only that, I had to physically reach out to the Orchard to turn my shit back on.
Even
because
Orchard. Yeah, even with Orchard.
it's been 9-10 years
Nigga.
since I released something.
And you gotta get them to
They
get
put my
you-
shit in hibernation.
Yeah, nigga, bring my shit back up.
Right. Bring it back up.
Fucking with them Orchard niggas.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now it just gets your blood back flowing at that level. I got to do the BMI thing. I got to get the splits right. I got to do all that. And what I'm missing right now is
You with BMI?
physical merch. Yeah.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
with BMI. Yeah.
What I'm missing right now is physical merch because I come from pressing vinyl and cassettes and CDs.
But you need T-shirts. You
You need everything.
Look at my ashtray.
Yeah.
My ashtray got GMB on it.
Oh,
So,
we do merch for for our podcast. You know what I'm saying? But we've been so removed from the music.
Yeah, it's
we
on
gotta
there.
we gotta get the merch back up for the music. So kind of going back and forth with somebody about possibly pressing up a small run of vinyl for us. My man Rico, his shit is Lavish Stoner Clothing. He's got his clothing line. He talking about doing some shirts for us. So it's just been a different type of learning experience getting back into it. So we want, like I said, we want everything from it, but it's a process.
But
And
you
we
just
gotta-
said trying to get back into it.
Let me add on to that too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The other thing is during this process, we realized that we don't have the control that we want to out of releasing music.
Why?
Because it's streaming. Everything is going through another. You have to go through the streaming. Don't have to, but we're going through a streaming company.
Why you don't have control though? Okay.
But we want to go more direct to consumer from here moving forward.
Oh, okay, got
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
got
So
you,
you don't
got
have
you.
you don't have
You don't
you
have
don't
to
have
deal
total
with all that
control
shit. Right.
because I mean just being real, Spotify got somebody sitting behind a computer and they're gonna type it in and say, okay, let's go ahead and turn this faucet on.
So you
and
got to
them-
get on playlists and do whatever.
Right.
They got
can-
somebody.
right.
They
They got somebody to deal with that.
Right,
Right.
So
right.
they
I
can
got
turn
you.
on the faucet for who and when they want to, or how much bread you kick in, and they can
Right.
turn that motherfucker off whenever they want to.
Right.
So what we realized too is from all the years we've been into the game, I got a small fan base. When I put out stuff, I get so many sales and this and that, but that wasn't necessarily the focus for me. The focus was more on the music side of things, and throwing tracks here and there and getting placements and stuff, doing TV, film, that sort of thing.
I'll show you that too.
So
When we get off the camera, I'll give you that info too.
yeah,
I
so
got you.
so that's what it was. But now we realizing we want to have a little bit more control over the fan base that we have, not to control them like puppets.
No,
but like,
direct to consumer. I
right,
got
we
you.
want to
Yeah,
know
yeah,
exactly.
right,
So
right,
when we
right.
drop this album, we know what the number's going to be.
Because that's
And then-
what Kanye, they talk
Correct.
about him.
Correct,
Because he was like, DSPs have whatever. So he said, yo, go to my website and get it.
correct.
And then, but every month he releases a single on the DSPs.
Right.
Because you still need
You
them.
still
You
need
still
it.
need
even
them.
even if you try to
even
do
going to end up.
But let me get mine up
really
front, and
independent,
then we go there.
And then we
Let
go.
me get mine
but
up
Beyonce
front, and then
do
we'll
that
go there.
because the first week when Beyonce drops something new, her first week is on Tidal
Mm-hmm.
before it's on anything else.
Right.
And then
And
you
then
can
it's
get
everywhere
it
else.
everywhere else.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure that
Yeah,
out. But
absolutely.
Right.
We'll
Yeah,
rap about that.
I tried that. I've been trying that with the Louis
Right.
the Louis Price thing as far as dropping. It was like, yo, everything is on SoundCloud.
Right. Let them get
on
your
SoundCloud.
build up your rep over there.
And that is for the build up, the people, and to see what the numbers is without, because when you get on the streaming aspects, your numbers is all over the place.
Right.
all over the place.
You on
bro.
Apple,
Because you
on
got to pay to
Spotify,
get
you
on
this,
first.
this,
You got to
this.
pay to get on first page.
Yeah, not even
So,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
all
yeah.
over the place. So now your numbers are skewed. But I want to know what the numbers look like in the beginning. So it was like, okay, let's go straight.
Who's your fan base?
Let's go straight.
Right.
Let's go straight.
Who really
Bandcamp.
fuck with you?
Right.
We went straight
Right.
Bandcamp first to see what was happening. But
We did the same thing.
yeah,
Billy Danze did that. I'm a fan of not only just MOP but of Billy Danze. But his project he just dropped, he just strictly on Bandcamp.
it ain't even that. Let me tell you, and this is what we were saying earlier when we was talking earlier. Even with let's say Bandcamp or even YouTube, you got your average person, your average listener. These niggas don't have accounts.
Right.
They don't have accounts.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Right.
Exactly. They just listen and move on. They
We
don't have
learned that.
accounts.
We learned that
and
from
they're not subscribed
doing
and
the
they're not
listening
liking.
party on Bandcamp. You
Yeah.
could do a listening party on Bandcamp, and we had people hitting us up during the listening party. Like, I can't get to it. It's like you gotta have an account, my nigga. Like,
Right.
you just can't pop up and go to like a bait. Not even an artist account or you just need a basic login and password.
Niggas ain't doing that.
They're not doing that.
They want you
give
to
you this-
The average
They
nigga,
want you to
the
do
average
that, though.
niggas- The average nigga was watching YouTube. They just watching YouTube.
They want
Yeah.
you to
They
do
ain't
that
got no
though.
account. They ain't got none of that shit.
Let me give you this small little jewel, Ryan Leslie. He sold 17,000 copies of his album.
Yep.
But he didn't care about that part. The part is he got your phone number and he got your email.
Yep.
So when I go out and do a show, I can send that out to you. And if I do it in Europe, I'm doing 60 euros for you to come see me. So if you want my album, you said you got a fan base. You want my album, you could text me. Send me the money, I'll send you the album. That's the whole process of his phone shit that he's trying to put together. So 17 physical copies is cool.
I thought he did put that together.
No, I'm saying
Yeah, he
that's what
already
he's
did
doing.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
So 17,000 is cool for physical copies of people that still go to Target and everything
Right.
else. And you say I didn't do nothing, but I did 150,000
Right.
for
Right.
people that got my phone number.
Yep.
And I'm talking to you.
Yep.
And
There
I
it
say,
is
yo,
right there.
you send me this, and I'm for $8, and I'ma send you the project
Yeah.
directly.
Yep.
That's
Indeed.
one of the jewels that he had. So fuck the 7. Y'all can shit on me about the fucking 17. I just did 150,000 for $8.
Direct.
Man, look.
Direct, with no
direct
sweat.
to you because you got my phone number. I'm calling you.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's me texting you, and I'm sending you. Send it to me, and I'll send you the
Yeah,
project.
and we keep hearing stories like that, and that's what lets us know that it's doable.
It
one,
happens. It
we
can
just
happen.
got we just got to get our feet set on it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So that's the plan going forward. It's gonna be more music.
The music is the easy part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
nothing because that's what you've been doing
Right.
since 10 years old.
Right.
Whenever you started the music, I tell people that when they ask about artists, and I'm like, yo, you talking about why sophomore albums ain't even niggas took 10 years to do their first album. And then there's somebody say you want you to match that shit next year. That's the problem. Because I took 10 years to get you the joint that I have.
Yeah.
But you want me to duplicate
The same
that
shit.
in 1 year.
Yeah.
Next year and do this. This is why you
Spin
have
the block.
This
Yeah.
is why I say I want writers. This is what because now between touring and doing everything that I gotta do, advertising for this, I'm on promo and doing whatever.
Yeah.
And you want me to match 10 years work
Yeah.
in 8 months,
Yeah.
bruh.
But
This is
So-
why. Huh?
we talk about it before we wrap it up. The what we started the other week.
Okay. Oh, no, before you go there, I want to go there because he said I want the volume that they have. And he said, I want the love that you had. He was talking about Yachty. And that brings us to Yachty and Joe Buttons. When they having the conversation and Yachty was like, yo, we do a beat. I'll kill you on the joint. Now, Buttons being an MC, he like, who's going to do the production? He was like, you could pick, I'll do Alchemist. And I'll rap on the Alchemist joint. And you rap on the Alchemist joint. I'll kill you. No, nigga. You talking to a nigga that do this. Fuck being retired.
Yachty must be
Whatever
smoking
he is,
dick.
I'm still because I get the same way when niggas come and they want me to they send joint they want me to fix or reference. Like you want me to rap, my nigga, I will hurt you. Like that boxers like you nigga, this is what I do.
This is what I do. Yeah, he was dead wrong. For
and when he
putting that
said
out
that,
there like
Joe, and I seen it in Joe's face.
But his gauge for what's dope might be different than what ours is too. You know, he might be
I
looking
said that
more.
one before.
He might be looking more at numbers.
But Price told me who his father
words.
is.
He
Who's
gonna get the
Yachty's
numbers.
pops?
I know.
Shout out Shannon, man.
Yeah.
Who?
What group was he with?
He wasn't with a group.
Oh.
He's a photographer.
Oh yeah. He know this rap shit. Cut it out.
He does.
Shannon from down here.
Shannon. Shannon
He
McCullough.
know
Shannon
this
McCullough.
rap shit. Cut it out. Your pops, being who your father is,
Yeah.
you was around this shit. Stop playing with me. I will cut you in half. Just off a Jeep, because Joe Budden said, if it's just for fun, I'll do it. You just saying that, nigga.
Nah.
You know that moves some shit in you.
Yeah.
Because you still,
And Budden, he ain't even on no rap shit right
he
now.
not on no rap
Right.
shit, but it's still
But
in
it's still
you,
in
nigga.
there, yeah.
Right.
And you got this nigga telling you, I will kill you on whatever beat you choose.
Nah, I got my money on Joe. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cook you, nigga.
I could never fuck with Yachty's greatest records. Like
I like Yachty,
I'm not fucking
but
with that.
you not telling me.
Nah,
I like Yachty for what he is.
Right.
But you're
You
not
can't-
telling
that
me
that doesn't transfer over
over
to,
here,
No.
over this rap
No.
shit,
No.
nigga.
Don't work like
Not
that.
rapping.
But you got to understand his audience. What his audience is, his audience will think that he's smoking.
Not
Joe.
rapping.
But that's from our standpoint.
right.
That's from where we stand.
To get
His
more
audience,
downloads.
him and his audience are going to think
that's
different.
That's the same as
And then-
Kendrick and Drake shit.
And then when the numbers come out, they might be geared
Yachty's
more
favor.
towards in Yachty's favor. You know what I'm saying? So-
Rapping?
Yeah,
Yes,
that ain't
you're
real.
rapping. Yes,
that ain't,
rapping.
And that ain't real.
Yes,
And that's
rapping.
unfortunate.
Fan,
That's unfortunate.
what I'm telling you, if we're talking about a fan base
base,
and numbers and stuff
Joe
like
is
that,
hated anyway, so
Yeah.
it
They
might
gonna go
you
with
know
it.
what I'm
Like they
saying?
said, Drake streamed more, but Kendrick's bars
was better.
But he streamed more.
But
than
let's go back to it, Seuss.
What's up?
You know what it is, the topic.
Oh, okay, talk. Go ahead.
Hip hop album.
Hip hop albums that was slept on.
Slept on hip hop album.
Slept on hip hop albums.
Like y'all asking
Yeah,
me
yeah,
this
yeah.
question?
We started in.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Don't say mine, man.
Nah, I think I can't think of the name. Rooter to the Two, the Field Mob.
Ooh, he dig it. Them niggas was spitting too.
Hey, look, man.
Them niggas was spitting.
I came into that record when when it first came out, but my kids was young. They know parts of that record to this day. Like it was that much of it was that mind blowing for me because the music sounded the way it did, Jazzy Faye and you know Sierra on records and blah blah whatever. But going back to what you was talking about, Nelly, and you listen, you had to listen
to
that
them bars.
shit.
I fuck
Them
with Phil
dudes
Maher.
was
I fuck with
was
Phil
for
Maher.
real.
When I listen to they shit, I'm like, oh, these niggas.
Okay,
Yeah.
film my root to the. What do you remember off of that album?
My area code was 229. I don't know titles, but man, it was one song where this nigga was talking about growing up, how he got messed with for being so black. Of course, the main records off of there was Sick of Being Lonely.
Sick of
You
being
know-
lonely.
yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that film mob album? Watching television and watching what do you call it, reality TV and all. Mm-hmm. Did you see the reality TV show that nigga from Film Mob was on?
I did not.
It was like a dating show.
Okay.
I didn't see that, but I ain't know nothing about it. I don't watch reality shows.
Right.
So it don't matter.
He didn't,
Yeah.
he didn't make himself look good.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. But that's one for me.
Oh, you gonna give us another one?
I come back around. I'll come up with.
Oh no,
another.
we hit him with one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Just one, because
Okay.
this is going to be a continuous
Okay,
thing.
got you.
So that's what
yeah,
your
that's
shit.
mine. That's
Okay.
mine.
Yeah, mine would be right now. Would be Saha the Prince, No Dope on Sundays.
Ooh,
Like, a
he
lot-
digging.
A lot of people don't even know that album
Yeah,
exists.
They don't, and it was dope.
Sci so ill.
That
bro.
record right
Yeah.
there is phenomenal.
I remember arguing with Greg Street on Facebook.
Man,
Facebook
fuck
had
Greg
just started.
Street.
You on my MF Doom shit, nigga? I can't do that, but Greg is my nigga for
Fuck
that.
Greg
But Greg, when Saha first started popping, nigga, Greg Street got on the internet and he was like, yo, Saha is gonna be bigger or better than Andre 3000. Now, I had heard one record from Saha at that point. And I was like, that's a big claim that you're doing. Like, where you
Yeah.
going from?
yeah.
Like, what you going off of? This is before Dre said he wasn't rapping no more. Outkast was still
Outkast.
that was right before Quemini. Quemini had
Okay.
all that shit. I was like, nigga, you can't just put this nigga.
Right. you can't
I
do
was like, yo, I heard one verse from this nigga, and from one verse, you claiming that this nigga is gonna be better than Andre?
Yeah.
No, and me and him, I was like, I don't care about everybody else, nigga. I'm talking about me, nigga. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. And he was like, nah, Saha is dope. I love, but later on, after listening to every shit that nigga,
Yeah.
I've always thought that Saha's paint game
Nasty.
is crazy.
Nasty.
And I was like, yo, nigga, rappers fuck with Saha.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Rappers. Like, nigga, did you
Yeah.
hear what this nigga just said?
Yeah.
But, and when he said I was going at it. So go ahead, finish what you saying. So you saying No Dope on Sundays.
Yeah, that album is it's phenomenal. The pen game, and then like I think it's a well-rounded album too because it's got a couple joints. Like you got a joint with the Travis Scott and Kanye that could be a commercial
Right,
record
right,
if they
right,
push
right,
it
right.
properly.
That was
and
his
sort of
shit.
thing. But I mean, he's spitting that street
When
shit.
it
man.
dropped.
And
What
that's
you
what
got?
I like. I just like that street.
What you
shit.
got, Seuss?
When did that joint drop?
A couple
Free.
of years ago.
Free
a few
coming
years
in.
ago.
Oh, mine is Lord Finesse, Funky Technician, dropped 1990.
Fuck Lord for that.
Yeah,
And
Lord
you-
Finesse. That was one of my classic albums. Yeah.
So you feel
That's the-
it,
that's
it,
the shit?
it, it get the recognition that it should.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
It didn't, and it should still be played today.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, of course it should. Play it.
What's the joint off of there?
Yeah, pull it up.
Title track album, Funky Technician.
Fuck
Indeed.
outta
Yeah,
here.
that's my
I
joint.
Return of Funky Man is the only song I like from Lord Finesse. But
That's
this
the
is the
only
reason.
song?
This is my hate of Lord Finesse. When what's your nigga Mac? Not Macklemore. What's his name? Nigga that dated Ariana Grande. He killed himself.
Mac Moore.
Mac
Miller.
Miller.
Mac Miller. Mac Miller put out
Yeah, he sued him for
a
it.
mixtape, and there was nobody was said. Niggas done did this shit before, but he's fucking with. He gonna agree with it because it's a black dude going against a white dude, but the nigga sued Mac Miller,
Joey Badass used the same beat.
right? But he sued Mac Miller,
Yeah, because he's more popping.
and he was like, "Yo," and I was like, "Yo, you you setting precedents on niggas that do mixtapes. Mixtapes don't. No, I'm a freestyle over a track. I didn't do you. I just rapped
He
over.
didn't ask him though.
He did ask
Joey
him.
Badass asked him.
No, he asked him. He never responded.
Who is he?
No responses or no.
Mac
say
Miller,
that too. I
Mac
say
Miller asked Lord
Lord
Finesse.
Finesse.
No
And Lord
responses or
Finesse
no.
But it was
didn't
he
respond.
didn't have to because nigga before then niggas didn't ask nobody to do shit.
true.
You make my if I make a beat and you
No,
gotta
no,
go
no,
do
no.
it,
Listen,
let me
listen.
get that.
That's what you're saying. But before that point,
Before that, yeah.
niggas just did.
But he didn't do the
Right.
beat justice.
Free-
That's why probably.
Mac Miller killed the
So
shit.
Matt Miller's nice.
I like Mac Miller.
Mac Miller's all
Say
right.
that.
Yeah,
Look at the
nigga.
camera and say that.
Mac Miller was
He's stuttering
He was
now.
over that track. Okay, hold on. Listen, over that track, Mac Miller. Mac Miller was cooking. Over that track, Mac Miller was cooking, nigga. The
Shout out
fuck
to
out
Lord
of-
Finesse BX. Sue that nigga. Again. Oh, rest in peace, my bad.
He sued him.
Seuss, what's your joint?
Yeah, nigga, get the fuck out of here, dog. Nah, nigga, we ain't gonna let this nigga off the hook.
Yeah, nigga.
We ain't letting this nigga off the hook. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. Okay.
What's your joint?
I
I'll
had
pick
two.
some Harlem shit. Hurry up. Come on. Here we
You
go.
mad because I'm about to do that shit too. Yeah, you fucking. I was gonna do Life Stories or Confessions of Fire for Cameron.
Really?
Confessions of Fire.
Why? Talk about it.
Because y'all niggas was talking about 357. That was the single. But the Cameron was spitting through the whole shit. But Life Stories, y'all only talk about Whoa. Y'all gotta hear that
Which
inside.
which one? We just said we picking
Just
one. Which
one?
album? Which
All right,
one are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Life Stories. Black Raw.
Okay.
Life Stories.
Why do you feel that this is
I think they slept on this shit because they only spoke about Whoa. And he had, and I'm telling you the entire
It's a whole
album,
body of work.
the whole body of work
dope record.
on that album, from I Dare You, Dame Espacio, nigga.
I'm a spy.
I did. You had a whole video.
The way,
I did. It was a single.
The way you go and then you keep talking about it. I know I fuck with that album.
Right.
So what you're saying is like
They
who didn't fuck with this album?
They didn't because they only fuck with Whoa. If you talk of Black Rob, they only talk about Whoa. They don't talk about none of the other shit that they had. He don't talk about the shit.
Is it underrated because it was mishandled?
It was Was it mishandled?
So in your thoughts, it was
mishandled.
underrated.
Okay.
I think it was mishandled.
All right.
Because I think the J-Lo verse, J-Lo song should have came out before I Dare You. I think the joint with him and J-Lo should have dropped.
Okay.
Maybe Puff, whatever the shit is.
Then
with
somebody
him.
else at the same time drop a I Dare You?
Who?
I can't remember. That's what I'm asking.
Not I Dare You. I know why they dropped the I Dare You record, but that shouldn't have been the record. It should have been. If I was in charge of the record, the fucking with him and J-Lo should have dropped. That should have been the record. But even with Dom Espacio, with him and Little Kim.
Lil' Kim.
Yeah, that nigga. Little Kim was cooking at that time. I wasn't part of that shit, nigga. If
I hate
was
it was mishandled.
nigga, I was
All right, you know
that life
hey,
story
hey,
shit, nigga.
yeah, that was cute.
He redid the shit with Slick Rick,
It was cute.
nigga.
I'm just saying.
The children's stories, the
I
Right
hate
Rob
it- I
stories,
hate it was
nigga.
mishandled.
all I'm saying is that your pick was cute. That was cute.
What you got?
I got a gang of shit.
No one.
No, one.
No, wait, no. I got a gang of shit. But what all I'm gonna hit y'all with today is Granddaddy IU.
Smooth Assassin.
Granddaddy
I give
IU.
you
I'm gonna
that.
hit you with Granddaddy IU.
I give you that.
Poor man's Big Daddy Kane.
I give you that. I give you that.
That's what I'm gonna hit you with.
yeah, that's
Granddaddy IU was part
Rest
of
in
the
peace,
alumni.
Granddaddy.
He was
rest in
part
peace,
of
man.
alumni. Him.
Cold chilling.
Oh, y'all
Juice
niggas
Crew.
don't even know it was supposed to be.
You know why? You know why they don't know? Because the shit was underrated.
Whatever. Granddaddy IU, Black Rob, G Dep, Petey Pablo. They was all supposed to be a team called the Alumni. Puffy shouted it out on G Dep's album, which was part of my shit that they slept on. That's on next joint. G Dep's album for Special Delivery Remix. At the end of it, you hear him say Alumni. That was Petey Pablo was there.
That's
Petey
crazy.
Pablo was a driver.
Yeah, we cool on Petey Pablo though.
Whatever. He was a driver for Rob and G Dep.
Horrible
He's the driver. He drove for MPV. He was their driver.
Horrible blend, sir.
Crazy.
Whatever, nigga. That they was supposed to do a shit
No,
for alumni.
Appreciate it.
And Mark Curry. Mark Curry was supposed to be part of the whole shit.
That's
Nigga,
a
shout
good
out to
call
Mark
though,
Curry.
B Price. I'm with you on that. I'm fucking with you on that.
Yeah.
Granddaddy IU?
Yeah.
Granddaddy
I fuck with you on
IU.
that.
Shout out to Granddaddy IU.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Granddaddy
peace.
Yes,
IU.
for
Yes.
sure.
Wait, what?
What?
Rest in peace to Granddaddy IU.
He passed.
He been passed.
Been like almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Wait, if I knew this, I forgot.
Yeah.
Because we friends on Facebook.
Not no more.
It's you, friend.
You may still be friends. You may still be friends. See, now when he said, if I would have said that, you'd have been like, yo. He said, yo, not no more. See? Now, if I would have said that, you'd have been trying to shut
But
me
rest
out.
in peace, though. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. We interviewed IU on Southern Vanguard before he passed. No
He
doubt.
passed.
Rest in
I
peace.
forgot. Damn, I forgot.
Yeah.
See?
I sure heard
Yeah,
too. It was out of nowhere.
yeah, whatever,
He was doing
nigga.
it. He was moving. He was doing interviews.
Same thing with Chino XL.
He just came
Chino,
out of
yeah.
nowhere.
Chino was on his way to Switzerland to do a show. When niggas sit down, I say, yo,
I
y'all
hate
niggas.
that sudden shit. Let it be
Yeah,
a
I say, yo,
process.
y'all kill
Like,
niggas every day. And then I say, that's not true, because he just dropped on Rakim's album.
Yeah, but it was some controversy there because I think it was some people that had just talked to him, kind of like what you
Right,
saying.
right,
Yeah,
nigga,
he
I was
wasn't-
just- yeah,
right. Yeah,
Nigga, he just said he was on a plane.
Yeah.
He posted on the plane.
Anytime it got to be some real deal confirmations, like people.
I was
gotta
like, yo,
go
that's
out-
not true. I'm texting the nigga.
Yeah, people
Like,
got to go out of their
yo,
way
hit
to
me back, because
confirm and
niggas is
shit.
on it over
Yeah.
here wilding.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he never responded.
Rest in peace,
doubt.
Fox MOP too.
Fox is, but she chose to pass.
Yeah, I mean, that
Yeah.
was-
But Fox, the chain that I have right here, I had an R on my shit. Fox was going. We had Mad Jacks in Miami at the Loud Mix Summit. She throwing ice down everybody's shirt, and I went to move away, and I'm like, yo, cut that shit out. And she threw this, but I went to. I thought it fell in my shirt, so I said I'll get it later because my t-shirt was stuck in
tucked
my
in.
joint. It was
You were
tucked in.
tucked in.
No, not my shirt.
The old
The
man
t-shirt
tucking,
was tucking.
tucking his
Oh,
shirt.
that's-
Dungarees.
You feel tucked in.
In his
nigga.
dungarees.
He's a gentleman. That's a gentleman's talk.
Thank you. But I was like, I'll get it later.
tucked
The old man talk. My nigga, the club. real
And I
quick.
lost.
I'll get it later
I
because my
lost
shirt's
it. I
tucked in
lost
my
it.
britches.
That's the same night I tried to holler at Angie Martinez. I shot my shot at Angie.
Oh shit.
and you holler.
Oh, my
you know,
God.
Oh, there's Angie Martinez. Look at me.
And then she-
My shirt is tucked in my britches.
And then she dipped into the VIP like I wasn't in VIP too. I let her go and I went in, I turned around, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Waiting to
Thought
see
you
my
lost
belt
me, but you
buckle,
didn't.
nigga.
Probably because your shirt was tucked in your
britches.
britches.
Trying to
Niggas
show
is
off your
on this
fucking
man
belt
about his
buckle.
tuck.
And then Fat Joe, the chick wound up being Fat Joe's wife later. She was his girl then.
And
I've
she
seen it.
and she said, "I make Fat Joe tuck his shirt in
No,
his britches."
her and Angie was cool, but she was friends. She went and bought me a drink. I was like, I'll buy my own drinks.
Right.
But she seen me. I was on Angie. Yeah, I was like, yeah, stop playing,
That's
Angie.
crazy.
Man. Get that shot. That's the same night I seen Foxy Brown.
I'll buy you a
corrupt
drink.
smack the shit out.
Yo,
of
get
her.
this nigga a drink, cause look at this
I'll
poor
buy you a
soul.
drink if your shirt is tucked in your britches.
Oh man.
Whatever, nigga. I love that shit, nigga. I love this game.
But yo, Meeks,
Yo.
what you got for the people, yo?
Yeah, what you got? What you got coming up?
Oh man, again, August 24th, 529 EAV. Saturday night, J Live. J Live is headlining.
What can they
Science of
find?
Life, Superstition, Dinaz, and me, hosted by Fort Knox, DJ Doug Boogie on the ones and twos all night. Y'all can go check us out at southernvanguard.com, eddiemeeks.bandcamp.com, southernvanguard.bigcartel.com for whatever you want to do, however you want to do it.
Bet.
Yep.
Where you at?
DJ Pocket. Catch me on IG at DJ Pocket. Got a couple projects coming out. We got the instrumentals coming out too for Toxic Masculinity. That's coming soon.
You got instrumentals?
The instrumental
I'm jumping
album's
on,
coming
jumping
out.
on them shit. I'm gonna give you 6.
Gotta have some. If you ain't got no bars, I'm gonna talk.
Ah,
bad
it's
about
okay.
it.
Yeah, we had to come back and have that discussion.
Yeah, come back.
You around the corner? Let's go, nigga.
Yeah.
Your bars got to be hotter
About
than
that
mine. or
16
I'm
you
talking
sent
shit
me.
about. So yeah, we got the Toxic Masculinity instrumentals coming. I got some joints with Wise Intelligent on an album called Poem Chomsky. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to drop, but
How many joints on there?
that I did 4 or 5-ish. Something
Okay,
like that.
that's all he need.
But
You don't need nothing.
that's how many
more
I
than that.
did.
No, you
it's
don't need
more.
nothing
It's
more.
more
You
than
don't
that
need
on the
nothing.
album.
You
but
don't
that's
need
how
no
many I
on there.
did.
You know that, nigga.
So we
They
got that.
The intelligent, the attention span of people. They don't.
Yeah, but we still do it like we used to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The crowd that we talking
It's
to as
important
well,
for us to
you know,
keep that
right.
intact, you know what I'm saying? Because
They need to let
I
them
remember
catch
the
up, you know.
conversation, the album is now considered, what, 7
7
songs?
joints.
Well, it's always been 10. The EPs is 5.
Yeah.
So albums is 7.
EP
Yeah.
used to be 8 though.
Yeah. Right.
EP
It's
used to
just-
be 8.
right.
The album EP
And the
shit's
album
crazy.
was
So
12.
EPs
crazy.
is 5.
Yeah.
It could be 4 to 5.
Yeah.
And then albums is 8. So now you know
That's crazy.
But it used to only get paid for 10. So anybody putting
So
longer
anything
than that,
extra, yeah.
Right.
that's just you doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. Good
Right.
point. Good
It
point.
just give you a couple extra.
But since you said Wise is still spitting,
Oh yeah.
I'm on barter nigga. I got 10.
I'll bring you some joints, man.
That's
So
what's
yeah,
up.
but yeah, got those projects coming out, man, and just working on some beats, man. Trying to, if y'all need some beats, holla at me. Make sure you got a check with it, but I got you.
Talk that shit, nigga.
No doubt.
Yo, Free, what's going on?
I
man?
need
Yo.
some beats.
The Real Scott Free on Instagram. We on TikTok. The Owner's Box. Of course, you can find us at the Owner's Box on IG, and we on Twitter. Yeah, X.
Yeah,
X as well.
you set it up, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not on fucking TikTok.
I be on that TikTok heavy now, man. So I'll be moving
I think
that.
it's for
I ain't been
13-year-old
on-
girls.
Nah,
nigga. I
it
don't
ain't.
fuck with that.
Grown folks on that.
TikTok be popping though, like
TikTok is popping.
Like this nigga right here.
TikTok be popping.
I love it.
30-year-old girl.
And now
love
since this conversation, now I might have to reevaluate my opinion on MF Doom. But yeah,
It don't
nigga, I
matter.
was gonna
The,
kill that
the
nigga.
narrative's already been set. I understand what it is. Okay, I get it.
And y'all know it ain't no reevaluation for real. He bullshit. He bullshit. He
Fuck
bullshit.
that nigga. Dead or alive is murder.
It is what it is, and now I understand.
Yo, Price, where they can find you?
You can find me out here understanding, about the Doomosity. You can find me on YouTube, BPrice954, or Donors Box Live. Other social media things is BPrice954. I'm out here, man, trying to stay cool in this hot summer sun.
No doubt.
This hot summer sun.
No doubt you can catch the kid at Suster Connect on Instagram, but I don't really give a fuck about that shit. You can find me at the Owner's Box _podcast.
No.
That's where you can find me at. And we had the Owner's Box live on YouTube. Like, subscribe. We got some shit pulling up, so I need y'all to subscribe and do whatever, because I have to give them a reason to give me this bread, nigga. See what's up.
Yeah, and if you watch on YouTube,
Yes.
Click like.
look at this nigga Sue's fresh cut, man. He did this for y'all. He did this for y'all. Click fucking subscribe.
With the chemical blow.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga did the fake for
Arrow
y'all.
with the chemical to
Chemical blow.
Yeah, man.
This episode was great, man. Yeah,
Man, we
episode
appreciate y'all
132
brothers,
is a
man.
wrap.
Thank
nigga.
you.
Indeed, it's a wrap. Shout out to Pocket.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling me and accelerating and making this happen.
No, good.
Thank you to Eddie Meeks
Appreciate it, Price.
for
Appreciate
being
it,
you.
fellas.
Shout out to Seuss and Scott Free for
No doubt.
showing up.
No doubt.
My nigga.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I'll let y'all.
Peace.
Down.